Stop talking. Stop talking. They can't hear you. There we go. I think no, maybe.
I hope that
There it
was
is.
what Emily said.
Scrooge
was
McFarts?
Made in.
Scrooge McFart.
Okay.
Scrooge
Oh boy.
McShart.
See my
Well,
cat
that
trying
was
to
a
crawl
whole.
behind
That was
me.
a whole thing. Okay. Can everybody hear us? I'm going to
Testing.
operate under
Answer.
the assumption that we can.
Testing.
We're gonna
check,
go
check.
with yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay, there we go.
Sakura and EO Gamer are saying yes.
Thank you guys, appreciate that.
Whoop.
Okay, we are down Mel this week, which means Shelly has been placed into my hands, and I will do my best not to just squash them.
Ellie's been placed
so we'll
in a bag
see.
of holding.
Shelly's been
Don't worry.
placed
She
in
doesn't have to breathe.
a poor choice. Mel may end up being in the Twitch chat at some point. Who knows? But they're not here. Let's go ahead. I know there may be a few people who have no idea who we are out there. So let's go around the table real quick. Give a quick introduction of who you are and who your character is. And we'll start with Daniel.
Hello, everybody. I'm Daniel. I'm awesome, and I'm playing Roddy, who's also awesome. I'm a goat, and I like to steal things.
Acquire.
Acquire and move and look at them. I like looking.
Relocate.
Elliot.
Hello, I am Elliot, and who is rad.
Oh, that cut out hardcore on my end.
Oh no.
Say the word.
So,
Say more words again.
You are Elliot. You are a Cylon right now.
I am Elliot, and I hope that you can hear me. And I definitely do not want to assimilate you. And resistance is not futile, so you know.
Good to know.
But, yeah, I play rad.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you're a rad player. But who's your character? Okay. Next up we have Emily.
Hello, my name is Emily. I play Nori. He is a Dolomiron fighter. He's pretty cool. He's also super hot. Thank you to our character artist.
Every single character in this organization is extremely attractive.
We're a hot bunch.
We're a hot bunch. Spicy
Gabe,
bunch.
I see you making that face. Who?
Hashbrowns and hotties.
Which character you think is not hot?
Probably mine. Actually, probably mine. So I'm Gabriel. I am in robe, and I play Thrax, a Knoll monk. Yeah,
Who
and
never
he's
bathes.
not the hottest.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna go on
It
record.
just depends on
not
what
the
you're
hottest.
into.
The chat really enjoys shipping Thrax.
Mhm.
So I mean, depending on
Like a curse.
He's got that grizzled. He's got the same sort of vibe as like The Witcher, where it's just kind of a grizzled, dirty man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
People are into that.
Next up,
Like
we
a
have
furry
Mel,
helmet with
who is not
muscles.
here. Mel plays Shelly, who is she's something, and she's a fighter. Billy, Noelle, you're up last.
Billy. I'm Noelle, and I'm playing Billy. I'm a deep gnome, a bit of a grifter. I have lots of dealings in the moving of wares and goods, of which their authenticity is sometimes questionable.
as well as their ownership.
What is ownership truly?
What is it really?
But the government trying to say what I can and cannot have, and I don't believe in that. Neither does Billy. They're a free spirit in the truest of sense, where everything is free for them.
Specifically for them.
specifically.
Yeah. I mean, ownership is an illusion created by the upper class.
Yeah. But yeah, so Billy is from. We just found out last week that Billy's from the Gardens, and the Gardens is a very colorful, crime-infested utopia.
Wow.
One would say.
Words you don't.
Okay.
Words you don't hear together enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Utopia.
It's the jumbo shrimp of
Okay.
Brunichilo.
An AI came up with that sentence.
Yeah. I'm not a robot.
I mean, I've never seen Noelle and a robot in the same place.
True.
Let's go ahead.
Suspicious.
Who would like to? Does anybody remember? 'Cause it has been a couple of weeks. Does anybody remember where we left off?
Pick me.
Daniel,
about-
Emily, Elliot, Popcorn it. Go.
There was a cave, and we slept in a house.
Way before that, there was a temple, and we splashed in a little pool.
That was 2 sessions ago.
That's 2 sessions ago.
What?
So yeah, we rescued Pogo
There
the
was a
Gobo.
guy who got
Yep.
an arrow in his knee.
From
Yeah.
Joko Toko.
We,
he used to
yeah,
be
from
an
Joko
adventurer?
Toko. So we rescued Pogo from Joko Toko, who is a Gobo. And we were fighting a troll who escaped because we let him escape. And then we were following this troll who was in a cave, and Pogo from Joko Toko took us to a safe house. So we're taking a nap, and then we have to go after this troll.
We also, Thrax had a bunch of visions about an orb, and about
Right.
and the troll
Fire, yeah.
in the cave, and we figured out that trolls don't like fire.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And that
That was-
their
that was a
blood
big
is
one.
healing.
Right.
Yeah, that they regenerate. Okay. So, you guys get up in the morning, you pack up,
Hell yeah, we do.
and you head out. Let's go ahead and flip this over to the other side here. Okay.
Just double checking that I'm not behind. We're supposed to be level 3 right now, right?
Correct.
All right, sweet.
So, as far as this campaign is concerned, we're doing milestone leveling, and in order to actually level up, even if you have hit those milestones, you will need to have a safe place that you can take some time to recuperate and retrain those abilities. So you're never gonna like just level up overnight because you like set up camp or something like that. You need a safe place to actually rest and train those new abilities.
So a training montage.
Yes. Yeah.
We have to be able to log into Skillshare. # not an ad.
But we did take a long rest last night, so we all should
did.
be all
You are fully rested.
Full.
with 3. Except for maybe, does Thrax still have 3 hit dice for their abilities?
Yeah,
Because
Thrax
you-
blew all of his hit dice, right?
So
I definitely-
Thrax-
I think you
did
left
some-
with 1 because you hit your HP instead of your
Yeah.
last hit dice.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So you're chilling.
yeah.
I definitely threatened my own life at some point during
For the
night.
greater good.
Yeah.
For the
I mean,
party.
What session have we had that hasn't happened?
So far, it's been at least like 4 out of 5 of them.
Yeah, I
Listen,
mean,
if-
Shelly healed somebody 2 sessions ago and then passed out from rolling her dice, so we're not
Yeah.
the best at
if
self-preservation.
we're not pushing ourselves to the limits, can we truly say we follow the Book of Grinds?
Has anyone not gone unconscious yet?
Nori, we found unconscious.
That's
well,
true.
That
But
is-
I wasn't
that's
like.
very fair.
That's very
oh,
fair.
I-
You found me unconscious.
yeah, I did knock myself unconscious standing on the back of a horse
That's true.
It
or
happened.
donkey, whatever.
Or
It was definitely a pony.
Yeah, it was definitely a pony.
I know what I saw.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
I think I've passed out 4 times so far, but not including me getting taken to the prisoner transport.
Right.
Yeah, if we don't include the sort of like prelude episode, then Rad has definitely not been knocked out.
Woohoo!
Rad has the different element of he's not using his abilities if he can help it. Okay, just so I know, off the bat here, is the music coming through in the stream?
I hear it for sure.
Indeed, it is.
Theo
Yep, they
Gamer
are
says
saying
yes.
And then also, not introduced yet, but the most loved member of the party is Waffles, my animal companion that happily spends most of their days on top of Roddy's head.
I like giving him little beak scratches.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. The goat, the chicken, and the
Okay.
gnome.
For some reason, I had, in order to make it so I didn't have to resize everybody's video when they joined, I just also joined the Zoom call from my phone. And even though there's no, like, the volume is turned all the way off on my phone, I'm still hearing volume from my phone. I don't know why.
Oh, weird.
So we're just gonna ignore that. It should be muted at least. Okay. So, we will pick up right where we left off. You guys are in this this building here. Switch that over. You are in this sort of safe house that has been. You were told it's a safe house that you're welcome to stay in and recuperate. It's the one that Pogo had been instructed to go to on his way further north. Whether or not that means that you want to stay here for long is up to you. But what would you guys like to do? You've gotten up, you're fully rested. The day is yours.
Do I have a sense for where the creature has gone based on our current location? Because I know we
It
had
went
it
up-
tracked and then left to go to the safe house.
Yeah, I thought you had a vision, and because you rolled so well, we had a fairly accurate
You have a pretty good idea of,
It's
of
up
the
where
river.
this-
direction.
of where this scroll is. There's the river. It flows
Went
out
up.
of the mountains. You saw this creature sort of like crawling through the water, pulling itself against the current, and then like sort of picking its way up a path up the cliff.
And there was a cave.
There's a cave, yes.
There's a cave. Yeah. Okay. Should we go after our friend?
I personally would really like to go make friends with the troll in the cave.
I think they'd make a really valuable part of the team.
I
agree.
I agree that we go see this troll, but I'm concerned about this use of friend. But we should, definitely be a little cautious. 'Cause
Give him a
we should
big
bring a
ol'
gift.
hug.
Yeah,
I like gifts. Let's get him a flower.
We should probably bring
Yeah,
something,
trolls
right?
like flowers,
that's
right?
his home.
A
Shelly
gift
lives
basket?
in a cave.
maybe like a bottle of wine or something.
Pogo, do you have any wine?
Pogo does not live here. Also, make a perception check as you're looking around for him.
Damn it, that's right.
Perception. If he's gone,
He's very self.
I got a 15.
15.
I got some pretty good lookers.
You look around. Pogo is nowhere to be seen.
Is he playing hide and seek, or did he disappear?
I mean, he's either really good at hiding, or he's not here.
I'm gonna go outside and take a look.
Okay.
Would that all be investigation or first?
Yeah, go ahead and make a. If you want to make an investigation, you can.
Investigation or
Prescription.
18. And I just like yell out, what? I rolled 18.
18.
And I yell, Pogo. Just really loud.
But with,
I was
but
like,
with
wait,
that,
that's-
but with that level of energy, it's like,
Yes, with that level of
Pogo,
Ah,
Pogo,
Okay, are you out here?
Pogo, are you there? You look around. You do not see him anywhere. You hear no response.
Do I see his tiny trader's footprints anywhere?
Within 18.
Wow.
I'll say you do see a set of footprints that is heading north from the sea.
It is both tiny and traitorous.
Yeah. The left foot is particularly traitorous.
Yeah. I know. Do I see the little like cane like imprint next to these?
You do.
Okay. All right. Well, it looks like Pogo went ahead.
Wait,
You
ahead
think?
of where we want to go, or ahead of where he wants to go?
I mean, he was also sent up to check out this troll, correct? So yeah, and then your vision that you had the other day, it was
Right.
north. So, you know, I mean, if there's one thing I know about Pogo, it's that he will somehow get the job done.
So the troll is not north.
Oh, the troll isn't north. Oh.
The troll is in the mountains, which would be sort of southwest of where.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but
No, Pogo wasn't sent after the troll.
No,
was
he was sent
he was chased by the troll
Yeah.
He
on
was-
a job.
He was looking for the giant walking tree.
Which means he's headed like for sure north, like jungle north.
yeah.
So are we doing
Kill
troll?
him? What?
Oh, I'm down.
Wait, did you say kill him?
No, what? Did you say that?
Did you say
Oh.
murder Pogo?
Oh, okay.
Can't kill Pogo.
Right.
Okay, I was just clearing my throat. Kill Pogo.
That's okay. We don't have to kill him. Do you think if we kicked his cane, it would make him fall over?
I mean, yes, but
All right.
Yeah.
that won't stop him.
I mean, temporarily it would, at least for a second.
Just like next time we see him, we'll just kick the cane out from under him. It'll be really funny, I guess.
Hey, hang on, he's gone. Can I just check my stuff to make sure that it's all present and accounted for?
You absolutely can.
I love
I knew.
that.
Can I also check my stuff?
Okay.
Everybody check their stuff.
How does
Okay.
that
Okay, yeah.
work exactly when I do a self check?
Self-check.
Make a investigation or perception. I'll let it be investigation, perception, or survival. Whichever one you choose, you have advantage on because you know your stuff.
Perception
Okay.
You know-
or
you know,
survival.
it's-
Okay, advantage on
it's-
survival. I can.
It's really a good practice to do a self check fairly often. You know.
God, I rolled 2 9s with my
Damn.
+4. Oh yeah.
Unfortunate.
So I got a. Ugh.
18
Re-
perception.
I
Red
got a
just like
12.
looks down at himself and then like holds up his stick.
Oh yeah, I rolled a
No,
13 somehow.
nothing's missing here.
So, Billy, you said a 15.
13.
You're not entirely certain.
Not the best packer.
You're not the best packer. You don't keep the best track of your stuff. You thought you had 4 daggers in your stuff. You're only seeing 3 here. Nori, looking over your stuff, there is a torch missing from your bag. Rad, looking through yours. Everything seems to be there. Thrax, looking in your stuff. There is what'd you roll?
An 18?
It looks like somebody has gone through your stuff, but nothing is missing.
Didn't want your stuff.
Somehow more insulting.
Yeah. That's sadder somehow. I don't.
Roddy, what'd you roll?
21. I keep meticulous tracking of all of my things.
A 21. You are looking through your stuff. You find there's nothing missing.
Interesting.
There is one thing added.
What is it?
It is a small coin that you don't recognize. It's not in like your pouch of coins. It's just sort of loose in your bag. It is a small coin that has a this sort of intricate Celtic knot on the front of it, with two daggers sort of crisscrossed across it.
Do I know what that means? Do I know the symbol?
Make a history check.
Oh, that is my shtick right there.
It just says Roddy yes, Roddy no. Celtic not form.
That's all it is.
I got a non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20.
You're a member of the White Lotus.
You've never seen one of these before.
Okay.
But you've heard of them.
Mhm.
There is a location in the gardens, which is widely regarded as being the best market for buying, selling, whatever ill-gotten gains you may have. This is a token that will get you in the door. You're
Passport to crime.
the only way you are allowed in or out is if you have been given access by somebody who already had access.
Okay.
Does Billy see this?
If I looked at it and I recognize what it is, no, I'd let everybody know.
That you have it?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm not gonna tell anybody yet.
That's
Secret
impressive.
coin.
Coins are really small to sleep on.
Roddy's got pretty good balance.
All right.
Yes,
Okay.
he does.
So you just sort of put it back into your pocket.
How would I have to, like, press the coin and make a mold and then fill the mold, like, with that same type of metal to be able to give somebody else another ticket? Because how do new people get access? Who mints these coins?
They are available in this market.
Okay, so I'd have to go there once, and then they'd be like, "Hey, here's a sack. Get more people, pyramid scheme style." And then I'd go, and then I'd collect other, criminals.
And like,
Yes and no. It's not something that people are giving out like widely.
And Pogo got one.
Pogo's like
Pogo's good
obviously a
at his
crime
job.
lord.
No, Roddy doesn't want to like Pogo.
Also,
It's an MLM. It's a multi-level market scheme.
yeah. Also, Tier, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate
Hey,
it.
I feel like if anyone, like, I feel like now he's done a fair trade. Like, he's given us something in exchange for the things that he took.
but we don't know that.
Although he didn't take anything of mine, so.
We don't know about the coin yet.
You're
though.
just suspicious for no reason. He's done nothing to you. Was he terrified of you? Probably.
That's fair.
Yeah. This is par for course between Billy and Pogo, so I don't think Billy's not phased at all. Like, oh, you
Like,
took another. You might have
One
taken
of you
one
always
of my.
leaves early and takes something from the other person.
No, I mean not this.
Oh.
Like, he definitely. I feel like Billy and Pogo, they've acquired things from each other, and then
Probably.
also Pogo is very job orientated.
Task
To a
driven.
fault. Yeah, task driven.
Everybody make me insight checks.
Insight
as you're,
check.
As you're sort of getting ready.
8.
Killing it. 17.
15.
Rad is very insightful.
Rad is very insightful.
It's all that angst.
all of you notice that Shelly is just sort of sitting on the edge of the bed, just sort of staring at the floor. Hasn't really gotten up and started packing her stuff up yet.
Is this in the last session?
She had a dream.
Was that at the end of the session?
Yeah.
This was right when I.
You woke her up, and then I think she probably just sat down and hasn't moved since.
Can I just fill my everything bowl with water and set it on the floor next to her?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm just, as I'm going through my stuff, I'm just going to say, hey, Shelly, Pogo may or may not have rifled through your things if you want to take a look.
Shelly just continues to stare down at the floor and just goes, "Oh, I don't really have anything of interest."
Well, where's your pack?
Just sort of weakly points over towards the wall where her pack is sitting.
I'm gonna go over and like put my hand on her forehead. I'm like, you feeling all right?
Make a medicine check.
Ooh, there we go. Thank
Wow.
19. Is this the first time you've touched Shelly?
Probably.
you. Maybe?
Shelly is ice cold.
Oh dear.
Whoa.
Just like gonna take the blanket and like flop it over, trying to get it over her, given the height difference.
Uh-huh.
Are you?
I for sure touched Shelly because of how many times Shelly has had to resuscitate me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shelly. She's normally.
You would normally be touched with like gloves and stuff. Like she's usually pretty bundled. I don't know if any of you have touched her with like skin to skin.
Mm-hmm.
She's ice cold.
Yeah, she thinks I'm a dog. We don't do a lot of
Not a lot of touching.
yeah, not a lot happening.
You would think that if she thinks you're a dog, she would want to pet you. People like touching dogs.
Yeah, but I don't want to feed the narrative.
That's very fair.
Shelly, if you're not feeling well, you don't have to come, but we could always use your help. You could speak to it, right?
She just sort of nods and says, "No, I'll come. Let's go." And picks up her stuff and just sort of pulls the bag over her shoulder, starts moving towards the door.
Out of like, as Shelly's like, I just like lean into like the rest of it. I think we should do a group hug.
Alright. Gonna go over and.
Yeah.
Billy's down for a group, big group family.
Everybody in.
All right, come on, Thrak.
I will do this, but if anyone pets me, I swear.
I'm gonna pet Thrak.
He'd allow Nori to pet, I feel.
Group hug. I'll just come in and just reach around everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Half of you, your feet kind of come off the ground a little bit.
I just scratched
Billy's
Thrak's
not
ear a
nice.
little bit.
I think
Really
I
nice.
think my foot like slightly just taps the floor a little bit.
You're really upset about it, though.
I am. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm somehow
wanna
very,
feed the
very
narrative.
offended.
This is nice. We should do this more often. I like this.
I think if you lift Frax up off the ground, there are definitely things like pieces of debris that would fall down in the place where he was standing.
Amazing.
Okay, what are you guys heading out? Grab your stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
What would I need to do to like reassert my knowledge of this trail as we leave the?
It would be a
Safe
survival check. Oh, excuse me. It'd be a survival check. I would say you have advantage on it because of the divination.
Will that help?
Oh, apparently not.
Oh boy.
That was with
Ooh.
advantage, by the way.
Yeah. Not great. You go to try. Nothing.
We would know how to get to. I mean, if any of the rest of us do a survival check, we'd be able to get us to the river. Would
Yeah, because I'm
that
swimming
probably-
up the river.
Yeah, would that probably jog your divinational memory?
He can
It
try
might.
again. Yeah.
It might.
You had very vivid dreams of woods last night,
Mm.
and you're sort of getting them mixed up with your actual divination that you did before bed.
Yeah.
And just sort of looking around, you're like, huh. Well, these look familiar.
That's great.
But you were also here last night, so maybe that's it. You have no
Yep.
idea.
Given
It's sounding a lot
Thrax's,
like me, just in real life.
yeah, given Thrax's history of like just going with it, I feel like you would 100% just take us in the
Choose a
wrong
direction.
direction.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
I wonder, Hunter, if this is a moment where I spent some hit dice to give us a little bit of insight over and above what a die roll may give me.
Oh,
I
you
think
want to use one of your special hit dice right off the bat?
Oh my
I think I want to
God.
open strong,
Perfect.
and then maybe save the other one for a little further down the road. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I
Classic.
had Chinese food for dinner tonight, which means
Yeah,
I
man.
have 2 fortune cookies.
Fortune cookies.
And so I told Gabe that he can spend one of his hit dice tonight to open one of these fortune cookies, and then we will interpret the fortune in some way.
Amazing.
Ooh.
So, Gabe, you spend a hit die. Which cookie?
Okay, here we go. I guess it would be right. So my left, your right.
This one?
That one. Yes.
Okay.
Does Thrax want a cookie?
I'm
Thrax
just
wants a
rolling
cookie.
a D8, right?
You can.
Sure. I don't even know how many hit die I have left. That's the funny thing.
If you you probably get one. You probably have 2 because you saved your last one, and then you rested.
So I have 2.
Yeah.
So that's 1. So of the 2, I'd have to burn. Okay, that's fine. Rolly.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yo.
fancy.
Hey.
Okay. Your fortune. Not super specific.
Shocking.
The beauty
A
of our
purpose.
fortunes.
A purpose is the eternal condition for success.
Mm.
Oh. Roll for vision.
Also, Gabe,
Yes.
your lucky numbers are 13, 24, 34, 56, 27, and 5.
Oh.
You got 13, 27, and 5 in there. That's pretty good.
Okay.
So what I will give you,
Okay.
roll me a percentile. If you hit any of those, something
here we
crazy
go.
will happen.
Oh my God, I believe.
I have D20s, I have D10s, D4s. I don't know. You want me to roll 2 D10s?
You roll 2 d10s. First one is 10, second one is 1s.
45.
45. Not one of them.
Ah.
Dang it.
Did you say 44 was one of them?
34 is one of them.
Oh.
So is 24.
Oh.
But 45 is
Was 54 one of them?
56 is one of them.
Oh, so close. And yet so far.
What a shame.
So far away.
But you do know that a purpose is the eternal condition for success.
A purpose is the eternal condition for success. Okay.
So how do
Would
you,
I,
how do you
like-
interpret that? You got
Yeah.
You got an 8.
Oh my gosh. How would I interpret that? We have the troll. We have the cave in the river. We have Pogo leaving. Eternal condition for success. Okay. So I would turn to the group and I would say, I think the troll is immortal, and I
Taking notes.
I think the troll is immortal. I think the only way that we can kill it is to lure it out of its cave and make sure it can never go back inside.
And we do that by becoming its friend and wanting it to come on adventures with us, thus leaving the cave.
That would be my preference, but remember, immortal. It's seen a lot of stuff.
So we got to party with them to make sure they have a good time.
If you think you can create like a troll level
Party
good time,
Yeah, troll level party.
I
They-
will
they-
fight for you.
They like hiding under bridges and terrorizing goats.
That's racist.
There wa-
I feel like
Billy's
these
only
are all
frame of
children's
ref-
stories.
Yeah, Billy's own frame of reference, probably for a lot of things, is children's stories.
That's fair.
we could build a bridge
My
and then
God.
lure it out to the bridge.
Okay.
We could build a bridge from the cave over the river.
Over the river, through the woods, to grandmother's house.
And that would be the
My
walking
grandma-
treehouse.
My Gam's house is
Well,
really far
why
away
don't we
in the
go
wrong
and scope
direction.
out the cave first and see, I guess, what kind of building materials we have for this bridge that's going to lure this troll out of its cave?
We're
Yeah.
in a forest.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wood. One of us
Yeah.
must have an axe.
I think the other condition for success is that
Just a bow.
This
if
this
we go in the
Rat-
cave, we're there.
this group was named correctly.
Rad will go over and grab like not a big tree, like kind of a hefty sapling, and just pull real hard and like pull it out of the ground, or at least try to,
Yeah.
and just be like, I mean, is this something?
I think that's perfect.
We
Good.
can make a boat out of that.
No.
Wait,
No, bridge.
are we making
For the
a
troll.
boat or a bridge? I guess if you have a bridge,
Well-
a boat could
Yeah.
go under the bridge.
Make
If
it a
you don't
bridge.
have a
We
boat,
have to
how do you
Or
find-
build a
over
middle
if you're
of-
rad enough.
We need to find the cave
Yeah.
first.
That sounds cool.
Jump the bridge with the boat.
Jump the bridge with the boat.
Well, but if
Jump
you
the
don't have a
bridge with
boat,
the
how do you
boat.
build the middle of the bridge?
Cut to 5 sessions from now, and we'll put it on.
We're still having the
First
debate.
X Games.
We each have a stick and we're drawing diagrams. Like, no. This. Yes, I like those. Okay, but I have no idea where the cave is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I know how to get us to the river.
okay.
Perfect.
But I
Well,
believe
let's
that-
follow Rowdy then.
Yeah.
and
I-
you said he went up the river, right?
Yeah.
Like he swam? That we could just follow the river until we see a cave and or tracks?
yes.
I'm
Okay.
sure we'll smell it before we see it.
Sure.
I rolled a
I mean, you will.
Maybe
Yeah.
Thrax, you should stay at the back of the group if we're trying to sniff it out.
Wherever
Just
wind,
so we don't mingle
be
the
downwind
scents.
of us.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, are we actually gonna wade up the river?
I was saying like walk
You-
alongside it.
You'd wade up the river, Drax.
I feel like that gets us the closest to.
While gently
mindset.
agitating your
Okay.
fur.
Yeah,
Also,
to find the
also
troll, you
here's
have
a
to
bar
be
of
the troll.
soap.
Yeah. Use this to
Or,
part
like-
the water in front of you.
Yeah, it'll help. In the long run, trust me, this is gonna be a great experience.
I mean, everything's worth trying once, right?
Yes. Perfect. All right, we're gonna go to the river. Thrax
To
is
the
gonna get in
river.
with a bar of soap. We're gonna go up, but don't go in too deep. Just like
Sure.
waist high, and then
How deep is that river exactly?
we couldn't cross it before.
Bridge-worthy?
I mean, if you want to build a bridge, you absolutely can.
That's what I like to hear. We're building bridges.
Can we roll for how
You gotta
clean Thrax
build a
gets?
bridge before you can build the bridges. To see how clean Thrax get. I mean, Thrax, are you getting in the water?
I mean, I think if I know where the river is and I know we have to move up the river, is there any advantage in tracking this thing if I'm actually in the water?
Billy's gonna try and convince you there is.
It won't take much.
I mean, Billy, make me a persuasion check. Thrax, roll insight.
I would like to.
Oh,
Can I
nice.
give Billy the help action by saying, to find the troll, you have to be the troll, and then putting my fingers to my temple?
Absolutely.
I want you to know I
Yes.
have a -1 insight score.
Oh, yeah. I've seen your character
Oh
sheet.
no.
I'm already in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do I nat on? Nope. Okay. Same
Ooh,
exact
18.
voice.
It's
Um,
meant
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah, no, you get in that water, start moving up the river. Everybody else just walking on the shore.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can swim, but I'm still walking on the shore.
Make me, Thrax, go ahead and make me another survival check. You have advantage on it.
Gosh, I'm gonna get washed downstream.
It's okay, I'll rescue you.
14.
14. Takes you about an hour and a half, moving up the river, and then you get up to where it starts coming out of the cliff and start winding up that trail that you saw the creature crawling along. And up ahead, you can see a large cave opening.
Aha. I think I would probably climb out of the river. And what you would see is that while definitely damp, Thrax's fur is an entirely different color. It's like it's almost like straw, like pale gold, right? Like it's really
Thrax is a natural
completely
blonde.
different.
Yeah.
Completely different. You're like, wait, is that the same Noel?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
lean
he's-
towards Nori and just be like, I think Thrax is hot underneath all that.
I think Thrax was hot before.
That tracks.
Forgetting
dirty
that,
Thrax.
that Nori can't see.
So we need to push him into the river so the rest of him gets clean, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, his hair is definitely still like really matted and ratty and dreadlocked, but
Amazing.
yeah, all of his fur is completely.
So question, is the cave, like, is there a waterfall coming out of the cave? So if Thrax accidentally falls
No,
in.
so
Up.
the water source comes from higher up the cliff,
Okay.
and sort of crashes down along the rocks before channeling into this this larger flow of water below. But you guys have followed the path up to this cave.
Is the cave like elevated and behind the water, or is it just
No,
on
it's a
the
ways
ground level?
it's a ways away from the water.
From the river?
Okay.
Okay.
But it's up along the cliff face.
Got it.
Can I? So we're like in a rocky area,
Correct.
you would say. Can I stealthily sneak closer to try and see if the thing is like in the cave?
Sure. Make a stealth check.
And I'm gonna do it because I am. Let me pull up my sheet real quick. Because I am a deep gnome, I get advantage
Rocks.
in rocks. Because I'm gonna take off like the heavy armor that gives me the disadvantage.
Can I try to
And-
look for flowers? Or
Sure.
pretty
You're
rocks?
gonna
So
take
I'll
off
have a-
your armor? Is that what you just said?
Yes, that is
Yeah.
that is what they said.
Yep, that's what they said. So I'll have advantage on the stealth roll. Yes, 21.
21. You sneak up towards the opening of the cave. Looking around the entrance, you see there's some bones, some sort of rotted wood, that sort of thing. Definitely looks like a large creature lives here.
Can I tell if? This is the wrong character. Can I see? Like, I'm looking to see if, like, if I can hear anything, like, if it's inside the cave.
Make perception check.
10.
This seems like a great time to remind the chat hey, if you've got waffle points and you want to use them, you can give these guys inspiration points that they can use when they roll garbage.
Let me tell you, I'm about to roll garbage.
Noelle, you stick your head into the cave. You listen. You hear something sort of echoing in the cave. Hard to make out what it is.
I do hear something.
You hear something.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing as Billy has just taken off their armor and walked up to the cave entrance?
I still have like my underclothes on. It's fine.
Sure. I
told them
I
what I
didn't
did.
say you were naked.
You're acting
No,
so scandalous.
Yeah, deep gnomes need to be naked in their like stone environment. It's only
part of-
traditional, okay?
Yeah.
Part
Yeah.
of the ability.
It
It's a
actually,
cultural thing.
it actually has nothing to do with the ability itself. It's a deeply religious experience.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a
exactly.
confidence
Deep gnomes-
thing.
Yeah.
Form of
Confidence
worship.
thing.
Yeah.
so-
They're not able to disguise clothing, but their skin blends in like a chameleon.
Yeah, they're basically like the rock people from the Frozen movies underneath all the
Yes.
clothes.
Yes.
I thought that sentence was going to stop
yeah.
at The Rock, and I was going to be like,
It's-
They're basically like the rock.
Yeah. If Dwayne Johnson and John Cena had a child, it would be
Yep.
Billy. We all
Yep.
know that to be true. We've all said that from the very beginning.
an invisible rock.
Yeah,
Invisible
an
rock,
invisible rock.
Strangely kind of accurate to the art.
Yeah.
Down near the river.
Also, Noelle, I don't know if you saw it. EO Gamer gave you advantage.
Yay, thank
so
you.
when you need it,
Yeah.
when, not if.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my character has like in D&D Beyond has like the A and the D on my stealth because I have an advantage because I'm a deep elf, but I have a disadvantage because I have the armor because I know I need it because no matter how
Because you're squishy.
because I'm squishy
Yeah.
spiritually, no matter how like needy I make my character. So yeah. So while I'm doing that, everybody is just trying to build a bridge, maybe.
Yeah.
Brad,
I am failing to look for flowers and rocks because I only got like a 7 on my investigation.
Okay.
I get
we-
Brad'll be
ideas going to
finding various sticks. So, like, do you guys mean it? You're gonna like try to talk to the troll thing? Like, not just hurt it? Or was that like a joke?
No, that's actually a really good point. And I'm just gonna turn and yell up at the cave.
No,
Hey,
wait,
we're
not-
here.
Not what I
Is
meant.
anyone there?
I was more so like, you're not gonna be mean to it.
Billy's entire body just clenches.
No,
You-
see, it's misdirection. Because now the troll's going to be looking for who shouted and not the stealthy rock gnome in the rocks.
Uh-huh.
Oh no,
absolutely.
I assumed that with the armor off, this is a friendly envoy now. Like
You-
that's what we're doing.
You hear a massive from inside the cave.
Aw, they're excited.
And then Billy, you can hear this like moving towards you from somewhere inside this cave.
How many feet am I away from the party? Can I run to get
Make an athletics check.
I'll catch you.
how fast do I have to run? Like if we have to roll, if you said a roll initiative, I'm like, how many turns do I have to waste trying to get back to the team to get to my armor?
He already rolled.
Nice.
You said athletics? Oh, okay, 18.
Yo, it takes like more. It's gonna take more than a full action to get that armor on, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's an object.
Oh,
It's an
no.
object interaction.
Armor? No,
Is it
it's
though?
no armor is donning and doffing, which has
Don't use those fancy
Like
words with
10
me.
minutes.
I know heavy armor is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Heavy armor takes some time.
I didn't. Nobody
So
tells me
Billy's
these
just gonna
things.
spend
What
the
is your
whole
what is your
battle
what is
putting
your
her
armor,
on.
Noelle?
Putting their armor on.
My arm, their armor is. Oh god, it's gonna make me cry.
Just
scale mail.
light, medium, or heavy. The-
Scale mail is
Gotta be heavy.
inventory.
I can't remember if it's medium or heavy.
Medium. It's medium.
Medium.
So it's
Ooh.
gonna take you 5 minutes to put it on.
Oh no.
You thought you could just run up to armor and tap it and it goes on?
I thought it's like putting on a shirt. Okay, you know what?
No, it's like in The Sims, right? You can just
Yeah.
like spin around
Yeah.
real fast.
Yeah.
I just click this button on D&D Beyond and it puts it on and off. Like, isn't it?
And
like,
on.
Isn't that?
Equip,
So I clicked it
unequip,
off.
attune.
Yeah, my
Oh
armor
my
class is
goodness,
down.
this is gonna be rough. Okay. Here we go. Thrax, you are
Yes.
at the top of the order. You see this massive troll creature bursts out of the entrance of the cave, looking around, looks down, and sees all of you. What are you doing?
Well, first I would probably turn to Nori and say, did Billy take the gift? That's
No, I think Billy forgot the gift. He looks kind of pissed. Are we sure we want to be friends with him?
Yes.
well, I mean, you said bridge, right? You heard that?
The troll said bridge?
I think that's what he said.
Do I know what he said? I speak giant.
You do speak giant. He said,
No, I mean,
think-
unless that's like a local slang for bridge.
How far away is he?
he is, so the entrance of the cave is about 30 feet from where you guys are currently standing.
Okay. I am just going to probably back up towards probably Nori, probably another member of the group, and then take the dodge action
Okay.
and just be ready in case this creature like decides to not be friendly, but I'm going to operate under the assumption that we're parlaying.
Okay.
Drax, you
Uh,
better know what you're
so
doing.
you're just holding an action then.
I'm taking disengage.
Oh,
in
you're
case.
taking disengage. Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Roddy, you're up.
I rolled a 7 investigation earlier to trying to find pretty rocks and flowers. Did I find any good ones?
You found a really pretty vine that has 3 really pretty leaves on it. And they're great. They catch the light really nicely.
Wait, is that attached
Fairly-
to the
Fairly sure you
cave,
can smoke those.
or did I find that?
No, it
off
was
of
down.
the
It was
cave?
down near the water in some like overgrowth.
Awesome. I would like to pick it
Uh huh.
and oh, yes, I would like to put a knot in it to make a crown, and I would like to hold it before the troll and be like, "We have a gift."
Okay. Cool. That is your action.
Is the troll's not out yet, though. Is it?
He's at the mouth of his cave.
Okay, so he can like see me.
Sure.
Can he hear me?
Probably.
I don't speak giant. Rad.
You have
can
to
you
yell.
Tell him? Can you tell him that we got him a crown?
Totally snagged you a crown.
Roddy, you have been given inspiration by the chat.
Hey. Thank you, chat.
We don't want to hurt you or have any trouble here. We just, like,
We feel bad for beating you up earlier.
yeah, you kind of caught us off guard, and I think we caught you off guard, and we're really here to mellow. My friend has a crown, and he might have found some leaves we can smoke. If you want to, if you're cool. Are you cool?
I'm
All of that in giant.
goodness. Make me a persuasion check.
That's got to be with advantage. We got him a crown.
Flat check.
Ah.
Unless
But I'll
somebody
use my
inspires him in the chat.
inspiration.
Can I use my inspiration for this?
Yeah, we've tried.
Rad does have a point of inspiration
Oh,
already.
all right, duh.
Left over
Nice.
from
Oh.
before.
Oh, he will need it.
Oh,
That's with
Yeah,
advantage.
that's with advantage.
double 5.
Wow.
Wow.
Was that using your point of inspiration right off
Yes.
Oh no.
All hail the
the
Bridge
bat? And
King.
it's gone.
I
Wait, somebody
didn't
gave you another inspiration though.
Uh,
have
another
inspiration.
somebody has given you another one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you want to spend it again on this?
persuasion check?
That seems wrong. The chat shouldn't be able to just keep giving
Yeah,
you
I feel
points.
like you can only use it for like
push
one
that
One
roll,
button
per
right?
roll.
What?
Yeah.
One-
it
yeah,
feels like
okay.
one
For
per
one
One
roll.
per roll feels correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
start
that's
a ghost
fair.
account.
What I'll
When
what
you
I'll
roll
say,
double
God.
fives,
what I'll say
you should
is
fail.
what I'll say is if I ever give you a point of inspiration and you have a point of inspiration from me and also the chat, I will allow you to spend both of those on the same roll if you want to.
Okay, that's fair.
But only one from each source. Let's see here.
Hunter.
What's up?
It's off to
Noel.
you.
That's a bold strategy. Picking a fight when it's my turn. The creature will charge Billy.
It can see me.
no.
I'm hidden.
You
Hit
you
him.
ran
Are you?
back towards the rest of your group.
Oh, okay. Right.
Do you want to be standing directly outside
Well, no,
of the
okay, no.
cave?
So if I was at the cave and then it like immediately ran out, like I would, I was saying I would, like I was trying to figure out how long it would take me to run back, but like I'm not an idiot.
You're only 30 feet from the
Okay.
opening.
You definitely didn't get very far.
My walking speed is 25.
Okay, so you got almost all the way back to the rest of your group.
Okay, and then do I have to roll stealth to like not be seen? Because I don't want to draw attention to myself.
Sure, I'll
I
let
double-
you retroactively have rolled stealth.
Yeah, because Billy's
to
got like
remain
good
him.
survival. They don't want to 13.
Oh god.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
You're gonna use it?
Cause
Oh,
yeah, no, I'm
man.
so squishy.
You're gonna
You are
contest
real-
it, right?
You are real squishy. I rolled perception for it already.
Okay.
Okay, so you know what the perception
I
is.
know if you have passed or failed right now.
Okay, 23. Ooh, it was a nat 20.
nat
Oh,
20.
that is a
okay.
nat 20.
Lucky man.
There you go.
Push that fun button.
Thank you, Yo
Deep
Gamer.
gnomes can just like
Yeah.
camouflage into the rock. You
Yeah,
know?
I become a rock.
You tripped and tumbled behind a rock and then you just stay there.
Amazing.
Okay. Well, in that case, who do I want to attack? Let's see.
Why would you
so
want to
much
attack
good work
anybody?
here.
You
Not,
got
Well,
him.
Roddy-
not the big guy offering him a crown and weed.
That is true. Let's see. Where would everybody be? Because Roddy said he's down by the water.
Thrax
Well,
is
I-
in front of me.
Thrax
Right.
is in front of you.
Yeah.
Rad,
I would
Rad, where are
definitely
you?
be a little bit more front and center, like because I was kind of like I'm gonna talk to him and
Okay,
see
so
what
you're up
things are
front.
like, and I was pulling up sticks. So
I said that I got I made the crown and I was presented, so I think I would be up close to where Rad was. 'Cause
Okay.
I would have presented the crown, which
Okay.
was number
Roddy
one.
and Rad.
Roddy and Rad, the Rad and
Roddy
Roddy
and
show.
Rad.
R&R.
Rad
Podcast
and Roddy
R&R.
rodeo.
Hey,
Okay, here we go.
new show idea.
He's going to Rad, he is just bellowing the word leave over and over and over again in giant as he's attacking you. He's going
Yeah.
to-
We brought you these leaves.
Oh,
I'm gonna give them to you, man.
we're a bunch of
that's the
idiots.
worst. He's going to make a bite attack,
Oh no.
You deserve that.
and then 2 claw attacks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
my God. Oh, I had
my
nat 20.
goodness.
What is happening?
Oh.
That was brutal. Okay.
Oh my god.
Its lowest roll was a 17 to hit.
Yeah, 24,
Quick, say you're
26,
raging.
27.
Quick, say you're raging.
Do any of
You
those?
just give yourself the waffle pop on that 20?
I
That
did.
feels so unfair.
It's my waffle pop.
Okay, so that's 32.
So I do think it's funny that one
I
of the
would've been
one of the
dead.
lucky numbers is 24, which was his first attack.
Nice. He did get very lucky.
So that is 32 points of damage, Rad.
Oh my
as
God.
as he just runs up and it lays into you,
Well,
bellowing.
Is Rad down?
Fun making
Not
new
yet, but
characters.
Not
every
yet.
day.
Oh my god, you're so
Uh,
tough for level 3.
Nori, you're up.
So it had just attacked Rad. How far am I from Rad and the creature?
I would assume you and Thrax are like right behind Rad and Robbie.
Okay.
And then Billy is sort of off to the side of Rad, hidden behind a rock.
Okay. Wait,
Subdue.
I have. Is there any way to light a crossbow bolt on fire?
Sure.
I can't.
Sure. Okay.
Not with that
Um,
attitude.
Not
It would
something I can do.
probably be an action to do it unless you have something that can do it faster.
Yeah. So like, it would be an action to like light the crossbow bolt, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to light a crossbow bolt. I don't know. And then, oh, can I action surge and shoot it?
Sure.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Oh god.
Hell,
All
you're
right, yeah.
fighters.
So I'll use my action to like light a crossbow bolt on fire, and then my action surge to shoot it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Please, please work. 15.
That just hits its AC.
Oh yay! Okay, 10 damage, and it's on fire.
Okay, it takes 10 points of damage. And go ahead and roll, we'll say it's a d4 of additional
Four.
damage for the fire.
Okay. 4.
4 points. And 14 points of damage total. Okay.
Amazing.
End of your turn, Nori?
Yep.
Rad, you're up.
Okay. Rad is gonna angst.
Probably a
And-
good idea.
And when he angsts, because he hurts so bad,
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I'll see his eyes flash red, like very like bright, glowing red,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna burn a couple of hit die on this.
Yes!
Yeah.
I'm so ready.
So okay,
Oh,
I did the
angst
angst thing
58.
where I'm supposed to roll stuff
Okay.
for this.
Give me 1 second.
Okay,
Oh, it's 56 was the lucky number, right?
and
It was.
It's 2 up,
Oh,
but
it's
it's very close.
58.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, Brett,
also
Yeah, 56. And 13. So 1 off and 2 off.
Oh my god.
oh man. And then also, should I roll a d8 for my subclass stuff?
Yes.
Okay, I did.
Okay. So you rolled a 14 on the
On
D20.
the D20.
and a 58.
58 on the D100.
on the D100. You do this,
I'm
Rad.
so excited.
The eyes flash red, and you feel this energy just sort of pulse through your body. This voice in the back of your head just goes, "Yes, use it." You have freedom of movement for the next minute.
Nice.
Whoa. Okay.
That's dope.
Now, okay, on my wild magic rage surge thing. So I know we haven't 100% gone over this, but it
Yeah.
says that I can teleport as a bonus action.
I'm gonna for what's the range on that teleport?
30 feet.
30 feet. I'm gonna say for the flavor of it, and because you have the freedom of movement, it is just you move at a blinding speed.
Okay. So it's like adding that to my actual movement.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Makes sense. Okay. So that was my bonus action. And
Beautiful.
Nice.
so now I'm going to like
And just for everybody everybody's benefit, freedom of movement for the duration. Your movement is unaffected by difficult terrain. Spells and other magical effects neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained. You can also spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magic restraints, such as manacles or a creature that has it grappled. And finally, being underwater imposes no penalties on the target's movement or attacks.
That last one would be really good for anything that wasn't a troll.
Yeah, I was like, should I throw it in the water? Wait, no, I shouldn't.
It was a pretty good swimmer.
But yeah, I'm gonna like slide around it, and you just kind of see, like, it's like Dragon Ball Z. Rad just kind of goes,
Yeah.
like
Tips
staying
to the
within,
other side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
within combat, but just kind of moves around him.
Yeah.
And is going to whack him.
So you guys all you see this like seething rage, and then Rad is not standing there, and you feel this like as he has just run to the other side, and then makes an attack on this creature.
Except I'm gonna thwack him again because I have inspiration.
You do spend that.
Whack.
Vengeance whack. No.
Ah,
12 still misses, unfortunately.
sad.
Okay. End of your turn, Rad.
Yeah.
Billy, you're up.
So it takes like 6 minutes to put on armor.
Ten.
10.
Five
So-
5 minutes.
5 for me.
Okay.
Yeah, the
So-
battle will be over
Oh,
by
yeah,
the time
no,
you get the armor on.
I'm gonna use
That is-
Billy.
For anyone keeping count, that would be 50 rounds of combat.
Yeah. If we're still in, yeah. No. So I'm gonna use my arcane ability. So you sent a bolt at it, and it like hit it, or like so basically I'm gonna make the fire very, very large, like in front of the troll to scare it away. That
Okay.
is that is Billy's bolt.
Okay.
Is anyone
Yeah.
standing where that fire would be, or are you?
No, shouldn't
I mean,
be.
it's not real fire.
Yeah, it's not real.
Oh,
It's illusion of
illusory fire.
Yeah.
got it.
To make it look like wherever the bolt is, like that, like it caught the ground and the stuff in front of it, and it's now just
Yeah.
like a raging inferno in front
You're
of it.
building like a wall of fire in front
Yeah,
of him out of
'cause
illusion.
I would
Oh,
like
that's
for
cool.
the troll to run away.
Sure.
Oh,
Turn around and just be face to face with your barbarian.
You know, he's
He'll be
got
fine.
it. He'll be fine.
Dad's just so tough, you know?
Yeah.
you say that
He's
with
not
so
a
much
squishy,
confidence.
sensitive boy at
Are you
all.
spending the hit die for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a hit die.
Yeah, you say as there's like this new stream of red just sort of coming down the,
there's a
hillside.
large puddle where Rad had been standing. Billy, I will say this is in the scope of your abilities. So you will be able to do this no matter what you roll. But the higher the number you roll, the more convincing it is.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm debating and like, because like they're scared. They're like, this wasn't part of their plan. I don't have my armor on, so I think Billy.
I have done a goof.
I've done a goof. I didn't read my group well enough to realize what was happening till it was too late.
This has happened before, Noel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
I love
only
the
once.
I love the thought of Billy being up there, being like, okay, time to stealth in, gonna figure out what the lay of the land is, and then just hearing Thrax, hey, hey.
Yep.
So
So I'm gonna roll
good.
two. I'm gonna do 2 dice. I'm gonna.
Okay,
nope,
you're gonna spend 2 hit dice to do it.
Yeah. I done the wrong thing. That didn't work. Okay.
We each have our strong suits. That's all I'm gonna say.
And I have a D.
No,
it's
she
D-
doesn't. She took that off.
Yeah. Cross it off. So it's 2d10s
Okay,
Seven's good.
7.
and a 9.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay.
Pretty convincing.
Yeah, that's very good. You guys who are near it actually feel the heat coming off of it and can see the pulsing of these flames as they're moving around. Like it, you guys would, like the rest of you would probably be convinced by this illusion as well. You don't know where this fire came from.
Okay. So I just
Oh.
feel like heat in front of me.
Yeah,
Sneaky.
this is a
Okay.
very compelling fire. You staying laying behind this rock, Billy?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
just peeking up from above, going, and then ducking back down.
And then I could have. No, 'cause I don't want to. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna have Waffles do anything. 'Cause I don't want to engage this thing in a fight. I would like this very much to be over. Thank you.
Okay, that brings us to Thrax.
Can I
Oh,
have
God.
Waffles hold an action in case? I guess.
Waffle is currently hiding behind a rock as well.
Okay. Perfect.
But,
Thank you, Waffle.
like, it's just more like an ostrich with its head just sort of like ducked behind a small rock there.
Yeah,
The rest
Waffles
of its
hasn't had
body
its
just
combat
sticking
training
out.
yet.
Give me distances again. He was 30 feet away, and then he
It
came
was
down to
it was
attack.
30 feet away. It is now in melee with Roddy, who is right in front of you, so it's 10 feet from you.
So
my God.
all up in our business.
Yes.
Okay.
Angrily in your business. Threat.
All up
Right.
in that business.
So
Which is
I'm
lame. We
going
got him a
to
crown.
Very unfriendly like.
And this is a large creature, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say to Nori, I'm gonna say, I don't think it's going very well. Do you think I should? Is it time?
Yeah, it's time. I don't think it wants to be our friend.
Okay. So I'm gonna step forward.
Okay.
I'm going to use an unarmed strike
Okay.
to start. We'll
Go for
see if there's anything else I need to do here.
Oh, nice.
22.
A little bit of damage, and then obviously I'm going to flurry of blows on top of that.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be spending like these actions as I go, just so that you have a sense for when I'm using it and you know, but I'm keeping track. So,
Yeah, I trust you.
okay.
Ooh.
There's
Oh,
one
Nice.
Another one. Okay.
and two.
Oh my
Wow.
god, killing it. Oh my
Good
god.
gravy.
More. Okay.
After flurry of blows, I get the advantage of the disengage action based on class. I'm going to step back in front of Nori and
Okay.
post there.
Okay. Excellent. So, Roddy, where you are standing directly in front of this thing, you saw Rad disappear from next to you, then saw him reappear directly behind this thing, just seething, eyes red, like steam coming out of his nose. Then all of a sudden, Thrax appeared next to you, punched a bunch of times, and then disappeared behind you again. Which brings us to Roddy's turn.
Amazing.
Would it be an object interaction to light an arrow on fire with Nori's already going fire?
That fire is currently embedded in the troll. So
You
I'm-
stick another
I'm
arrow
right in
the
front of it.
troll.
Can I stick an arrow, light it, bonus action disengage because I'm a rogue, and then shoot it in the face?
so here's the thing.
Seems ambitious.
I'm within reach.
Oh my
Couldn't
god.
you just create fire?
You are within reach. It is.
Can you transmute?
It is less about can you do all of those things, and more about whether or not they all fit in the scope of an action before you would be able to attack.
You could always light a torch this round,
Can
right? Would that be a full
transmutation
action?
make the troll more flammable?
Good question.
I'd like to transmute the
Like,
troll
do you
into
mean-
lava.
I would like to make the fire spread faster.
Yeah, I'd like to make him more flammable.
Just make
Could
his
I-
toenails fire.
Okay, I mean, a troll is. You said it's covered in fur.
Boils, I think.
It's sort of like a gray skin.
Boil, yeah.
Yeah.
Skin.
It's a leathery hide.
That doesn't seem like it would catch on fire very. I feel like so. Okay, So you're saying it's not just an object interaction to set an arrow on fire by just going like, and like sticking it.
Correct, because the arrow itself will not light on fire by just like tapping it to fire. You'll need to like apply oil to it or wrap it in fabric or something like that.
Dang. All right.
A good idea probably would have been prepping all of those
Yep,
before
yep.
approaching the cave.
Yeah, probably.
you guys knew you were gonna want to do this
No
in the
prep.
fight.
I don't know if you know my
we
history
thought
with
we
fire,
might have
but
time until somebody yelled, "Hey!" We were gonna build a bridge.
So,
Yeah.
how difficult would it be to use my transmutation powers to turn the troll's gray boilish skin into being more flammable?
Make me an Arcana check.
are you trying to give him bark skin? This feels like it could go very wrong.
Oh my god. Turn him into a tree and light that mother up.
A 19. You, from your understanding of your own abilities, transmutation doesn't work super well on living creatures against their will.
Okay.
Lame.
You can try it. He'll get to save against it.
Mr. Troll, do I have your consent to
Consent, please.
I think it's probably just a better idea for me to just like shoot it like with a regular arrow.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm just gonna bonus action disengage and shoot it with a regular arrow.
Okay.
Little lame, I guess, but probably the most effective, the most effective thing.
I mean, you could always transmute something else, but trying to turn his skin into something that will burst into flames, you'd be better off doing like oil or something like that.
Hang on. This is what you do. Take the crown, put it on the arrow, fire the arrow at his face. Problem solved.
I would say turn the ground into quicksand, have the troll drop into the quicksand.
I'm just gonna shoot it.
Turn the ground into lava.
Oh.
Damn.
A 10. You go back and forth debating what you're gonna do. You're like getting ready to cast a spell, then stopping and going to it, and you're like, forget it, and you just go and shoot him. The arrow just sails over his shoulder.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, look out! I'm back here.
Anything
Oh, my
else?
bad.
Anything else, Roddy?
No, I think that's alright.
Okay. That brings us to its turn.
How's it feeling about that fire wall in front of us?
So here's the thing. It doesn't like that.
Get away.
So I'm gonna roll. It is going to turn around to run away from the fire, coming face to face with Rad. It will bite at Rad.
No, thank
Wally,
Nope.
don't
Nope.
you dare.
Oh,
Five
Rad.
points of damage halved, so 2.
could have been worse.
you. Yes,
Could have been worse.
yes, it can.
It
Yo,
will,
but
it
those
will
first
claw
thing he
attack,
took when he wasn't raging.
13
Okay,
to hit.
wait. That's a miss. That's a
Nice.
miss.
Okay.
Oh,
and
yay!
a 9 to hit. So it bites
Let's
into
go.
you. It swings with its claws twice. It misses with both of those as you're just like
Yeah.
on your last leg, just like
like-
dodging out of the way of these claws.
Friggin' Neo meets Die Hard.
He is going to. He'll take the attack of opportunity from you, Rad. He's going to run past you to his cave. You get an attack of opportunity on him.
Okay. Come on. Boom.
Yes! 23 will hit. 12 points of damage.
Amazing.
You don't.
Okay. Beautiful. Nori, you're up. You were about 10 feet from it. You sense it run away.
Run away.
Also, this is interesting.
Oh,
You can hear and feel heat and like fire in front of you. You do not sense anything there.
Okay. Then I'm going to. So I can't technically like see him. Can I extend my vision?
Absolutely.
So I will extend my vision so I can sense where he is again. And I'm going to shoot through the fire.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So crossbow bone, it is.
also, is Shelly
25
still with
to hit.
us?
Shelly is still with you. She's just sort of standing.
Shelly, it'd be great if you could help us right now.
Did you bring my bowl?
25 to hit.
25 to hit does hit. So 10
Nice bowl.
damage. Yeah, I'm sure the bowl is somewhere in your deck
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
10 points of damage to this thing.
Yeah. Is lighting a torch a full action?
Yes.
Okay. Then I am good for my turn.
Okay. Rad, you're up.
Okay, how far away did he get?
He has, let's see, movement speed of
He attacked though, right?
30
We
feet.
can't.
So
He can't dash.
no, he didn't dash. He just ran. So he is back up at the entrance of the cave, which would be about 20 feet from him. Do it.
Okay,
Do it.
so
Do
I'm
it.
gonna run up there,
Okay.
and I'm going to like as I run at him full
Uh-huh.
speed, just duck under his arm and try and get behind him.
Okay.
And as big as he is, I'm pretty strong. I'm gonna
You
try
are.
and like grab his arms
Okay.
and like pull back to sort of hold him in
You're
place.
trying
and,
to
like,
restrain him.
trying to
Nice.
restrain him.
Yeah.
Because also like
That's
I'm
so rad.
I've got that strong build.
Yeah.
So I can lift even heavier things than normally somebody my size could
Yeah.
while raging. And God, can I make a grapple reckless?
Ooh. Yes.
It's technically a type of attack action.
Yeah.
Sure.
This will be. This would be an athletics check.
Okay.
Contested. You have advantage on it because you're raging, because it's a strength-based skill.
Come on.
That was just one
Wait,
roll. That was
okay,
just one
one
roll.
roll.
You didn't do it with advantage.
Yeah, should have been with advantage.
Yes!
Oh,
Yo.
25.
Ah,
Okay.
nat 20 on the creature.
Oh,
Fuck.
no.
Oh.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Wait. Can I make a bid for something? Can you just spin him around? I just need an opening.
That's what that's so ultimately that's Rad's plan is to basically pull his arms back and just have this big open target for everybody that's now in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Rad is basically has his back towards the cave. Rad got around behind him to do this. And so Rad is kind of halfway in the cave, holding this guy
Amazing.
up,
Yeah.
like, because I imagined he like ran for the cave, but then saw Rad. Maybe that's a little fudging the cinematics a bit, but turned around to look at Rad as he was running at him, like raw, like full on. So
I like that. Yeah, I'll allow
okay,
it. He's not restrained, but you did spin him back around so he's facing the everybody.
Awesome.
well now I'm scared.
End of your turn.
Yeah.
Billy, you're up.
So it's far away from me. Billy's gonna. All right, so it's fully engaged with Rad. Running away from the fire that I created. I'm gonna move behind that firewall. I'm gonna take a shot with my bow, and then I'm gonna move behind that. So here, longbow, 14.
14 just misses.
15 AC.
Yeah, and so wait, do I not? I can't even. All right, so yeah, that's what I do. And I'm so frazzled and just discombobulated. I miss and then run, I guess, to be behind the firewall near Nori and Thrax. Like, there's like a line, and I'm
Yep.
like in the back.
Thrax, you're up.
Do I see Billy run through the fire?
I'll run like a route because it's a wall, so I'm not gonna be on the outside of it to the back side of it.
Does that change like how far? Because here's the thing: it's like I was 10 feet away. This thing moved 30 feet up, and my speed is 40 feet. So I kind of have to go straight at it.
Yeah, you can get to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I run near both of you guys, like I'm gonna say that fire's mine. The wall's mine.
Oh, Nori knows it's fake.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Thrax will know that the fire is not.
Oh. Okay. So you're gonna kind of like, because if you say it's yours, he would just be like, well, yeah. Like I can't do that.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think Billy wouldn't explain it in depth. So I don't know. Yeah, I guess Thrax can interpret it as Thrax will.
All that talk about ownership, and then you come in here and you're like, that fire's mine.
Yeah, he'd still go rushing because he kind of has to. Like, there's no other way to get there. He'd go straight through the fire up towards the cave entrance. I want to aim specifically at this thing's throat.
You want to make
Like,
you want to make me an intelligence saving throw to see if you're shocked that
See
you
if I
don't
can-
take fire damage?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I can definitely do that.
Rex now thinks he's immune to
Intelligence
fire.
is definitely his strength, you know?
Oh,
I'm
God.
strong intelligence. Oh gosh.
Is perceived damage kind of like inverse
damage?
temporary hit points?
Is it
Like
psychic
you've
damage?
taken damage, but it's not really there.
Oh.
He definitely thinks he's invulnerable.
Oh no.
You
Oh,
tell me
boy.
what happens here.
I'm debating if you take some psychic damage because you think that you should have been burned by the fire.
I mean, it kind of tracks. Like I would feel
or-
the heat.
Yeah,
Right?
you feel the heat as you move through it, or if you just firmly believe you're immune to fire.
He totally
Um,
believes he's immune to fire. Come on,
those
that's
are-
so
those
much fun.
That latter one could be very
Oh.
fun
Those
later.
are both
Yeah.
very good.
That might be why he can't light a fire.
Yes, because he's immune to fire.
It all makes sense.
Yes, perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you are you know like when something is hydrophobic. It's like that, but with fire.
Pyrophobic.
Oh,
Pyrophobic.
I just want to point out, everyone, you have no idea what you've just done.
No, I realize fully. And it's
Oh, no,
I'm-
it's
I could
great.
say
Future us
that
is
I could say
screwed.
that Thrax is pyrophobic, but really what I think it is Thrax believes fire is Thraxphobic.
100%.
That's right. He runs through this heat and he feels it like it should be there, and yet when he comes out the
You've
other side,
dominated this fire.
and on the other side of this wall, Thrax just has one thought in his mind as he's approaching this troll. It's, I am fireproof. I'm going for specifically throat punch because I'm gonna try and incapacitate this thing.
Absolutely.
No
Why won't you
question.
be our friend?
Exactly. I want this thing to be our friend, and like I just saw Rad give him a hug and really try.
Thrax, because of everything that just happened, make me an intimidation check.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Intimidate. There.
If you roll well, I'm gonna give you advantage on this attack roll.
Yes.
19. Take advantage as you
I love that.
you just leap through the fire like Scar in the final battle of the Lion King, where you just like boom through and then just
Amazing.
punch into the throat of this troll. Make the attack roll. You have advantage on it. Don't fuck it up.
Double ones.
Oh, yay!
21 hits, 6 points of damage.
I'm gonna say that I know that this thing is very large.
Uh-huh.
I'm probably just by default going to flurry of blows and hit it again.
Go for it.
Because that's what I would do, regardless of whether or not I made this.
19
Oh, yeah.
hits. 5 more
Solid.
points.
No, last one's a whiff.
Last
Okay.
one misses.
Last one's a whiff.
Okay. So you swing, you punch this thing in the throat, you land in front of it, punch it again in the stomach. It is just like staggering there.
Amazing.
End of your turn, Thrax?
Yeah, technically I've disengaged and I'm supposed to add 10 feet to my movement.
Okay.
I think maybe what I would do is I would probably just kind of step back a few steps and be like, did it work?
Roddy, you're up.
I would normally just say like I'm just gonna like shoot it with my bow.
Uh-huh.
If I
But Thrax did something really cool and now you want to too.
no, I was saying if I do you I'll shoot with my bow. I was gonna say like I feel like it would be easier to hit it with my sword. So
Sure.
could I get an advantage with that? But like I was trying to justify away how. But so I'm just gonna shoot it with my bow because I could.
If you hit, you do have allies in melee with it. You
for
get sneak attack.
Yeah. Come on.
19 hits.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh,
so 6
yes.
damage and then another and then
6
another
points of damage.
D6.
Let's see here.
It's
And then another extra 4 damage for sneak attack.
4 points.
is it just 1d? It's more than 1d6 for sneak attack, right? At level
not-
3.
Not yet, I don't think. I think you have to get to level 5. I'm not sure. Let me
Let me
Google
let me
that.
verify.
I feel like that's low, but it might be right.
Sneak attack is 2d6.
Oh.
Nice.
I will tell you right now, Billy, or Roddy.
Yeah.
He has 5 hit points.
Oh, don't
Nice.
do
I was gonna
it.
do something different with my sword,
If-
but fuck it.
If you get it, he's down. If you miss, it's his turn.
Oh god.
He has regen.
Yo. It's okay. Roddy can take it. Oh no.
Oh, come on!
Wait, you have inspiration. You have inspiration.
You
Inspiration?
You do have a point of
Oh,
inspiration.
can I use
It's
my
right there.
inspiration for
Do you
this?
want to use it to re-roll your sneak attack damage?
Hell yeah,
Or
I do.
can you? Unless you think you can
Come
take
on.
a couple hits.
Roddy, yes.
Radius.
Ah, still not down.
Roddy,
Still not
no.
down.
Roddy, no!
All right, that's all right.
It loses
That's fine.
3 points of damage. End of your turn, Roddy?
I can bonus action disengage. Well, I'm not even in range. I'll just
Yeah,
I'll
no,
just step
this,
back a little.
This was never a threat to you.
Yeah. Who's right? Who's
Rad.
Rad is immediately next to it, and
Oh, and
Thrax
Thrax.
and Thrax is right there as well.
And Thrax just hit it. A lot.
A lot.
I don't think there's anything I can do.
Okay.
That's okay.
Top of its turn.
Oh my god.
It regens.
Wish I could help you.
Because it didn't take more fire damage this turn.
Oh no.
And it makes its attacks.
17.
Thrax, you hit it last. It's gonna hit you.
Oh my god.
He gets
Um,
15
so
hit
bad.
points in a single round.
If it
Yeah, because nobody
26
hit with
to hit
fire.
is 5
Regen.
damage.
That's gonna hit.
27 is that's a crit. 15 more points.
No.
We need to set this bitch on fire again. Oh my god.
9
Wait,
misses.
the last one doesn't hit.
20 points of damage on you.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
I'm still
You're
still up.
You still up.
Still up.
Like a queen.
Nori,
Hey, you up?
Nori,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Okay, can I like apply oil to both my katanas and light them on fire?
You can. That would be your turn.
Rad. Okay, and then I can
Yes.
still have my
You
movement,
called.
right?
Yes, what do you need?
What do you need? I'm kind of busy.
I can still use my movement, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna light them on fire, walk through the wall of fire with my like blades drawn, like I
Uh-huh.
lit them in the
Yeah.
fire.
Make an
And then-
make an intimidation check. That's rad as fuck.
I would run.
Yes.
We need
If
a
I
shirt
saw
that say
that.
that's. We need a shirt that says that's rad. I'm
Yeah.
putting it out there.
And the
Um,
little
all
cartoon
of
man.
us-
No,
Or just
no.
rad.
What we need is a set of shirts. One says "That's rad," and the other says
rad.
"I'm right here."
Okay, I only got an 11. That's
Or-
without
or
without
just-
advantage.
Just "That's rad," and you called. Let's see here. An 11.
I want to get closer to it with my
you
movement.
you can move up into melee if you want to.
Okay. Perfect.
Rad. You're up.
Okay.
17 hit points.
You just saw the water
Come on,
creature
man.
walk
I believe
through
in
fire.
You got this. You got this.
Okay, yeah.
You need to get down.
And I'm just going to reckless again.
Okay. 18 hits, 11
Okay.
points.
Ooh,
Wow.
Points
okay.
of damage left, I believe.
Amazing.
Okay. And yeah, like I'm just
Yeah.
gonna like break my stick over its head.
Okay.
That was your favorite stick.
My mom found that stick for me.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't have a lot of bonus actions. that
Or
I
you're a
can
low level. Like
do.
that's just what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have a
Um,
second hit yet.
I can rage again.
I mean, you
Nope,
don't have to.
I'm done.
Are you using a one-handed or a two-handed weapon?
It's two-handed.
Oh, okay. Okay. Billy,
All right, I'm not moving any closer. I'm gonna
what would
use...
you?
Why indeed? Why am I here? I ask myself. So I'm gonna shoot with my longbow.
Okay.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
8 is enough.
Nice.
If it wasn't enough, I was gonna send Waffles in to do a flyby.
That was probably a non-lethal arrow, though, right?
Yeah, not
the-
we want to be
Definitely
friends.
not lethal.
Where are you shooting him?
In the throat.
Okay.
Well, no, I mean, like, I'm gonna go for the center of mass. Like, Billy's not like, not like a crazy archer. He's just regular.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna go for
You hit the largest target you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I am unarmed. Yeah, so like in this instant, they would definitely not go for flurry. For like, for the love of God, please go down.
Okay. The arrow hits him. He gives this bellow of pain. Sort of gives a weak swing at both Thrax and Rad.
Yeah, I high five.
No.
Collapses to the ground. You just high five him as he falls.
Oh.
He hits the ground.
Is it like down?
He's not moving.
Okay.
Rad is going to just continue to just wail on this thing
Yeah.
as if it were still up and fighting and swinging and just the whole
Oh.
time.
Yeah. I'm probably waving Roddy over to try and get him to put the like flower crown on top of his head.
Roddy rushes over.
Yeah, I'm gonna wave down the flames and then angrily put my scale mail back on.
Mhm.
All the while, like, just imagine a very short person struggling to quickly put their armor on while screaming, "What the hell was that?"
I need a few rolls.
Okay.
Rad. So you're mutilating, you're just obliterating
just-
what's
yeah.
left.
Oh.
Can I?
Make me a
Yeah.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Roddy, You're bringing the crown over and putting it on the head of this creature?
I would also like to light the whole body on fire.
Sure.
No, guys, the horse is gone. It's gone.
Nat 20.
Okay. Roddy, you're putting the crown on this thing and then you're lighting the whole thing on fire?
Yes.
Okay. Make me a constitution save.
Oh, that's scary. That's a scary thing to hear.
Oh goodness.
Um,
Can I just look around for Shelly?
Yeah, Shelly is sitting on a rock staring at the ground.
you said a
Okay.
save?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
Roddy, no.
You put
No.
you put the crown on this thing, you light it on fire. It is burning. You can hear the pockets of fat on this thing as they just sort of like
Can I try to avoid the smoke?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, not a problem. As of right now, you seem fine.
Oh, that's so suspicious.
So Thrax, at what point of I'm gonna go check to see if it's in the cave, did you think to call it forward?
Yeah.
Very small.
Uh-huh.
I think it's very big.
Uh-huh.
Could eat me like a snack.
I suppose that was a possibility. It's not very optimistic, though.
I'm gonna. Can I see
I mean,
Can I roll to see if he did it on purpose? Just to get his intention.
Make
Like,
it
I wanna
make an
ro-
insight check.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
roll
we
for
may.
Thrax's
Yeah.
intention.
Yeah.
I'm hopped up on adrenaline. Oh no.
Yeah, Billy, that was an attempt upon your life.
Yeah.
oh
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like,
oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
you know what? I'm going to the river. Gonna go, and then Billy goes into the river,
Oh.
dunks
Make-
her head and just screams his
I-
loudest.
How
Yeah.
how far into the river are you going?
Not far.
Oh, okay.
Like
I would
just
probably
enough.
just tell her, hey, we don't need the
Not-
bridge anymore.
Not far enough for me to make you make an athletics check to not get
Yeah.
carried away. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Especially
I'm
with that
mad,
armor
I'm
on.
Not, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
in heavy armor.
immediately sinking or carried away. in the river.
I'm like a lifeguard. It's fine. You guys are
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
You start wading into the water. You just hear Nori blow a whistle.
Yeah. Get back here.
No running by the river.
Yeah.
Now that this thing is in front of me,
Uh-huh.
can I use
On fire.
On fire.
Mhm.
Can I use my divination skill to
Sure.
try to assess whether or not, where it came from, what made it?
Sure.
Ooh. What?
Yeah.
Now the problem is I have one hit die left.
You have one hit die
Oh,
left,
no.
which means that if you
And-
spend it, you will only get hit dice back one per day.
Right. And Hunter has one fortune cookie.
I do have one fortune cookie.
So in my mind, I have to dip into my hit points, but
Hmm.
I have 10 of those.
Well,
What's
it's
your
only a D8.
hit die?
A whole 10.
It's a D8.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you can't die.
Well,
Okay. I think I would kind of sit down crisscross applesauce
Mhm.
right next to Burning Troll.
Uh-huh.
with Rad just still whack, whack.
Yeah.
There's just
Yes.
there is flaming bits of troll being flung places as
Yeah.
the body is on fire, but Rad is still smashing it.
Oh yeah,
my
I'm actively trying to rebuild my outer layers, so this is great. I'm totally fine with this. Yeah.
Just sucking in that fat-filled smoke into your fur.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's already turning patchy and different colors in places.
Yeah.
It's perfect. This is great.
Yeah.
if I-
Thrax's goal is always to look like a motel that hasn't ever been cleaned.
Exactly. No black lights, please. Is there
It just
a place
glows.
that I can put my hand on it that's not actively burning or being thwacked?
Probably the feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was a lot. By the way, you just made a comment that makes me know that you have intimate knowledge of spontaneous human combustion. I know
classic
now.
Noel.
Yeah.
You know,
She's like, it's definitely the feet.
I have, but don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We've all been down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Right? Just a little bit.
Yeah, you know, like sometimes.
Roddy,
really late at night.
Daniel,
Discovering
your
it all.
homework for before
Investigation
next
discovery.
week is to research spontaneous human combustion.
Yeah,
Right.
Look up ley lines. It's a thing.
It's fascinating.
It's pretty wild, actually. So I would probably put a hand on the feet of this troll that are still relatively intact, maybe a little crispy, and I would spend
That's just extra flavor, baby.
2 of my hit die to try and glean what caused this creature to be.
You said 2?
Okay, so just to clarify, you're spending your last hit die.
Yes.
And
well, no.
also-
I'm gonna go fully into my hit points for this.
You're spending 2 hit die from hit points
Right.
to do this.
Right.
Oh
have
my
10
god.
And you have
points
10
left.
hit points.
And you're rolling a possible
Shelly-
16.
I love this. Do it. Do
I
it.
know how this sounds, but I really
Ridiculous.
do roll very poorly. So
Um,
I have a healthy
Yeah,
degree of
no.
confidence.
go for it.
Okay, that's not good.
That's not ideal.
Definitely not.
What's your inspiration like?
Could you get a negative inspiration? Okay.
Oh.
Well, that definitely fully puts
Well,
me unconscious.
I
Can
know
you use
I know what it sounds like, but I do roll extremely low. Proceeds to roll very high.
But can you spend your
I'm not
inspiration
that
to re-roll the 7?
Thrax,
try and get something
Thrax
lower?
does not have
I
a
do not
point
have
of
inspiration.
currently.
You
Oh
fool.
my god.
They know it's
Uh,
pointless. They're like, they're not gonna waste points on it
So
anymore.
here's what I'll say, Thrax.
Okay.
You rolled a 7 and a 6.
Yes.
That is a total of 13, which is one of your lucky numbers.
Oh.
Oh,
So
you lucky bastard.
you sit down, cross your legs. You put your hand onto the foot of this troll, and you see darkness, deep underground. You see tunnels that crisscross and wrap around. You see massive caverns. You see what looks like a rift in the ground.
Oh.
You see creatures sort of crawl up out of it and look around. Another one. Every once in a while, you'll see one that crawls down into it. Almost like watching an anthill.
Are they the same kind of creature, or are they something different?
They're all different.
Oh gosh. Okay.
You occasionally will see one that looks similar to another one.
Okay.
But there's different ones. You see
Oh, okay.
some that are roughly humanoid, some that look more animalistic, others that look like massive lizard or snake creatures. There's a bunch of different types of things. And then you feel your vision pull back. You can see the mountain range that you're currently in. So wherever this is deep below the mountains. Zooms in on another section of the mountains, and you see what looks like an old mine entrance. Long abandoned. You start moving towards it, and then you see a large form just sort of moving around in the mine, and then recedes deeper in. As you see that, you feel the whole vision begins sort of crackling and falling apart. And then your vision fades, and all of you watch as Thrax just hits the ground.
Billy's screaming in the river.
Oh,
Breathe.
not
See this.
again.
Breathed a little too deep.
Can I go over to Shelly?
Uh-huh.
Shelly, like, aren't you excited we found that cave?
Shelly just sort of nods and goes, I like caves.
Yeah, you love caves. Now I think Thrax is unconscious again. Um, do you think you can help me? I'm not as good at medicine as you are.
Um, Shelly gets up, walks over to Thrax and sort of kneels down, touches your shoulder. You get 2 points back.
Oh.
You come back to consciousness. Nori, make me a perception check.
Perception check. 17.
Shelly is sort of kneeling on the ground by Thrax, hand on his chest, sort of leaning down. As that magic flares, you see a little bit of light shine out from the back of her head. And looking, you can see this one stitch mark that sort of runs along the base of her neck. That as she releases that magic, you see some of the stitching just evaporates, and you see some light is shining through that space at the base of her neck. She goes to stand up and gets very lightheaded and passes out.
That tracks.
Oh, well, that's not good. Can I medicine check? I'll be like, you stay down to Thrax, and then medicine check, Shelly.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Am I down?
Can I try?
Am I dead? Is this death?
Wait, dead.
Can I try to give Nori the help action by, like, I don't know, holding the pieces of skin together or something so you could restitch it or something?
Yeah, am I just going for?
Do you have like medicine tools like that?
I
Nori?
have a med kit.
You have a med kit? Okay.
Oh, you have a med kit? Okay.
Nori, with an
I can roll
8,
again anyways.
you look at it and you're like, it doesn't look good. That's not
Yep.
that's not great. It's not what you like to see.
Do I get advantage with the help action?
You do have advantage. So
Okay,
go
I
ahead
hit it
and roll
wrong, so I'll
again.
try it one more time. Oh yeah, no.
Oh.
You do have 1 point of inspiration if you would like to use it.
Oh,
what's your
God.
wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifier?
Yeah.
It's a +1.
Okay, I have a +2. If
Yeah.
does anybody else have a high wisdom?
That's a really good question. I
No.
haven't looked at my stats in
Yeah.
a while.
Plus
I feel like
zero.
Nori's like rolling her over, checking the back of her neck with his hands, and he's just like, I don't know what this is.
I have the lowest of wisdom.
I have
Okay.
I have a +2. I could try rolling it.
Do you want to try it? Okay.
Alright,
You're
for
all
sure.
book learned
Try.
and all that. Think you're
Shut
better.
up, Wolf.
Wait, are you
Oh,
a monk with
That
low
was better.
wisdom?
That was better.
Yes.
I love it.
Roddy, looking at Shelly here. You've never seen anything like this before. Shelly is sort of an anomaly. But looking at the stitching, you can see that there's almost like a necrosis that is set in around these stitch marks, and it looks like Shelly's body is rejecting Shelly's body, basically.
Okay.
Billy will have at this point cooled off, and kind of come back up and be like, "Why is everybody on the ground?"
Shelly just passed out. We can't wake her up.
As you say that, Rad stops hitting the body. It just goes. It just like
passes out.
falls backwards.
Yeah.
And it's like not completely
Yeah.
passed out, but just sort of
Just exhaustion. Like a toddler who's had a really long day.
Oh my god. Do we have
exactly.
do we have any more of those needle things?
Oh,
Like the
can I
things
look
that
in
me
her
and
pack?
Thrax are slightly addicted to.
Yeah.
Can I look into the pack, into her, Shelly's pack?
Sure. You look through her pack. You don't see any of those.
I'm also just mental. Do I see anything interesting?
No.
Because
not
Billy
really.
is one of those nosy people. Okay. All right.
Is she still breathing? Does she even breathe?
I don't think. I don't think she does.
If we like touch her chest, is it rising?
Well, no, like in
Just
the past,
very,
remember that
very
night that was really
faintly.
cold on the way to Hallandor, and like,
Mhm.
it's really, like really chilly. Like I didn't see any breath, I didn't see her breath. I don't think she breathes.
I'm not gonna get up, but I'm gonna just turn my head slightly to the side, and I'm gonna say, "Do you want me to dig a hole?"
No, Thrax, I don't want you to dig a hole.
Okay.
But you can help me. We'll get her into the cave.
Okay.
Let-
Can I get up now?
You can go check the
yes, we can
cave
get up now.
to make sure there's
Oh.
nothing. Because you're really fast, right?
I could do that.
Yeah,
I can go in
that
and
would
see
be
what's-
great.
I can go in. I'm gonna go check it out. I'll be back.
Okay. Go ahead
I
and
would-
make an investigation check for me.
Okay. This is like tough to get up at this moment, by the way. I think you would definitely be struggling here.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
he's not super great at this.
You just sort of stumble through this cave, find nothing, and report back. It looks fine.
Dry.
Wait,
It's not the outside.
yeah.
Right.
And Rad's also down. Yeah.
That's just exhausted.
Yeah, because Billy can't
still
carry
awake.
anybody. So I'm gonna grab the packs and start bringing them inside because that's all Billy can do.
I think Thrax would grab the troll and try to move him into the.
The troll is a pulp on the ground that is still on fire.
Okay, so I just like pull and like one of the arms pops off, or am I just
You,
pulling
gra-
two
you grab the
feet?
foot, and only the foot comes with you.
Yeah.
You're not eating that, I say as I go into
Oh.
the cave.
Well, okay.
You guys move.
If a troll's body can regenerate, is there anything that we could do from the troll's body that could help Shelly regenerate?
Potentially, if it wasn't
Is there-
splattered everywhere and on fire.
Yeah, like the troll
Give
blood
Shelly
would
a
have been.
third foot.
You guys get into the cave here. Sort of sit down. You check Thrax over. He'll probably be fine. Rad will probably recover. Looking at Shelly, you see check their eyes. There's just this sort of green light in their eyes.
Billy's gonna look. It was the. No, I'm gonna look at Roddy. And say, was their eyes always like that? The green?
Is that a new thing? Would
They didn't used to glow like that.
interesting. I think we might need one of those syringes.
Can we search
Yeah.
the
Hold
cavern
it
like
together.
a little more thoroughly?
Sure.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
I rolled
Uh,
a 5.
Yeah.
17.
You
How?
guys look around this cavern. There's not a lot of use in here. Anything that looks like it may have been useful at one point has been either smashed beyond recognition or just sort of left to rot. There's nothing in here that you see that looks like it would be helpful to Shelly.
I guess I'll take some of the fire that's outside and bring it inside to
Sure.
keep.
You bring
Burner.
it. You
The
bring
unconscious people.
you bring a smoldering leg. Set it down in the middle of the room.
Put some
Are-
like
are troll body fumes bad for our health? Because
You have
maybe
no idea.
Maybe we don't want the troll body
Well, no,
smoke
yeah. I'll take like a
coming
torch
inside.
Mm.
Yeah, let's
and like light it from the top of the body, and then
Okay.
use it for kindling and wood and whatnot.
Okay, well, if there's nothing here that can help Shelly, we should go back to town, right?
Well, yeah. We just gotta. We gotta wait the night for them to. Well, at least for Rad to get back up.
Yeah, that would be good, thank you.
I
How you
think
doing there, buddy?
while Billy and Nori are talking, I would probably just like very, very slowly lift the troll foot to my mouth and kind of nibble on it, just a little, just a tiny,
The smallest morsel.
I just want to
I
know.
swear to God, if you get poisoned,
Yeah, make a
I swear to God.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my God.
I have to know.
I
Agree.
beg your curiosity. I was
No,
tempted
don't
to do
roll the
same.
dice, Hunter.
What if I nibble and
Um,
I'm suddenly regenerated?
So Thrax, you don't regenerate,
Well, now we
But-
know.
but you kind of like it.
Oh yeah.
You're like, this is good. This is
Yeah.
yeah. You
I thought so.
Tasty.
you like this.
So,
thought so.
what's it
Like-
taste like, Thrax?
It's kind of good. You want this one? There's another one out there.
Let me. Okay, Roddy. If he says it's good, Roddy's got a nibble.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I mean-
Lord.
Make a if you're trying it, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my God. I don't want to do this, but I want to know.
I don't see.
Would Billy know if,
Oh,
like in their travels, whether troll meat is
Billy,
edible?
until you saw this, you thought it was a fairy tale.
that I know.
Yeah.
Why are we like this? Oh jeez.
Rad, you sort of take a bite of it. It's not good. Like you don't enjoy it. It doesn't taste good. You feel fine, but it's not. You wouldn't go out of your way to eat this. Roddy, you take a bite. This is the worst thing you've ever eaten. And like your mouth is immediately like simultaneously very dry and also producing too much saliva.
Okay, I'm gonna
and-
go rinse my mouth out in the river. I'm just gonna like try to gargle all the germs out of my mouth.
Sure.
Yeah. I would probably take it back and be like, "Don't spit it out. Come on. There's so much here."
Drax just a freak like that.
You guys.
It's
you
not
guys settle
bad,
in.
but Thrax, it could use some oregano.
Oh my God.
As he opens his bindle.
Okay. You got it with you. That's so good.
Um,
Yes.
You guys settle in here, to take a long rest.
Yeah.
Are you setting? I assume you're setting watches.
Yeah. I would. Right? Watches
Yeah.
is a good idea.
Yes.
I would first watch. I can finish up my troll foot.
Um,
Yeah,
And-
I'll stay up for first watch as well.
I'm
I
gonna.
wanna
I'm Billy's
check Shelly.
not gonna sleep. Billy's gonna want to take first watch with Thrax
Mm.
after that insight, because
Oh,
they're not
yeah.
100% sure that they're not also from the gardens at this point, and they're a little sus.
Sure.
Okay.
I would immediately hand the foot to Billy and be like, "You gotta."
I throw
try
it in the
this."
fire.
No. That's bad.
Immediately.
No. There'll be more, right? There has to be more trolls in the world. I couldn't have been the only one.
Thrax is on a culinary expedition now.
Yeah.
Could not
You-
have been the only one.
It's the it's like Volo's Guide to Monsters, but it's Thrax's
Drax's
cookbook.
guide Drax's guide to snacks.
Oh. Yeah.
Um,
Thrax's snack pack.
Okay,
Cute.
you guys
Thrax
settle in. First watch, make your perception check. So that's gonna be Thrax and Billy. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the last watch, I guess.
Name your perception checks.
Perception.
Rad, are you taking a watch, or would you rather get some rest?
Billy.
I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Sure, I'll take second watch.
Dirty 20.
Billy, you've had a long day, and as much as you want to like stay awake and keep eyes on Thrax,
I'm having the post-adrenaline crash.
your eyes are feeling real heavy.
I'm so tempted to like unbuckle Billy's armor in this moment because it looks uncomfortable to sleep in. But I think
have
instead
daggers on me, and
I'd
they
probably-
will stab you.
I probably just pull the blanket up and like, yeah, tuck them in a little bit.
Such a sweetheart.
Dirty 20 for me, by the way.
Thrax, you stay up through your watch. Keep an ear open. Shelly seems to be talking in her sleep.
Okay.
Nothing intelligible. But you hear a lot of mumbling.
Do the hands mumble too?
Your hands moving.
Okay. Question.
Answer.
If I pass out during the long rest and go unconscious, would I
Oh,
still reap the
God.
benefits of said long rest, or would I
Oh.
take exhaustion as a result? Because I kind of want to go like dream diving into Shelly right now.
Oh.
Player me says this is great, but me.
I know. I was gonna try to do something weird too, just like throwing some magic at the wall, see what sticks.
I'm a little worried because if I go unconscious, like that's going to defeat the whole purpose. But
I feel like if you go unconscious, you just, if you take a long rest, you wake up with like 1 hit point or something. Is that
So-
wrong?
So here's the thing, Thrax. If you spend hit dice or hit
Okay.
points
right,
and you go unconscious, there is no one currently awake who can bring you back from that.
oh my gosh. Okay. That's
You
true.
have one die.
You
You have
have
one.
one hit die left.
I do. I
It'll
do
just
have one
take
hit
you
die
time
left.
to recover it.
Would I, okay.
You never know, and we're gonna need to get. We've got into shenanigans every single day we've been awake for this entire campaign.
We have.
Someone's passed out every single episode.
You would assume at some point that'll slow down at the very least.
No, if anything, it's only gonna ramp up.
Exponentially.
I'm just
just
like,
re- I'm
I want to
really-
be the
I'm-
last one to pass out,
Yeah. When Nora goes down, we wipe. That's the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Definitely
okay.
what's gonna happen.
If Nori has spent enough hit dice to just increase their vision, you got a problem. You've been in some messed up encounters.
I mean, everything we're looking at is underground. It feels okay.
Up to you. You could-
Everyone else has a watch after me,
yes,
so they're gonna see also the same thing.
maybe.
BWTD.
Okay,
Would
here's what I want to
nice.
do. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna wait until the long rest is over, and I will do it in the morning if no one else has figured out what's wrong.
Okay.
If she is still sleeping, but I will probably get up before. I'm probably gonna have to get up before I get the benefits of a full long rest to do that. Either way.
I mean, you could do it right before we change watch, and that way, if you do go unconscious, somebody can bring you up.
Who's next?
Nori.
I was gonna take
But-
it last.
Oh,
I'm,
last.
I'm next.
Yeah, Roddy's
But
next.
if you go down, I don't see. Oh, we just have to make like a successful medicine check to stabilize. Is
Right.
what you mean, not actually heal you hit points.
Before I do this is a little meta, but like, does anyone have another way of figuring out what's going on with her?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm gonna try to do something, but like I
Okay.
don't know if that's gonna give us any answers. So, because my magic's a little harder to manipulate.
Okay.
But
Oh,
hey,
okay.
you try something. Go for it. I.
Yeah.
Powers,
Okay.
You also have the fortune cookie.
Oh yeah. No. After the. Are we taking a break? After the break. One
Are
for
we
break.
breaking?
We
Are we breaking?
probably won't take a break today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no break. Okay. So then, if that's the case,
because we're already at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, fortune
Um,
cookie, do it.
that's true. Okay. So here's what I would do then. I would probably wait until Roddy gets up, and I would say, "Hey, I'm a little worried about Shelly. I'm gonna try something while she's asleep, and if anything happens to me, can you please make sure that I keep breathing?"
Low bar.
I can try my best.
That inspires me to do this right now.
Give you a big hug before you probably die.
Yeah. I definitely smell like burnt troll at this moment.
I think we all smell like burnt
Yeah.
troll.
A little
the troll
bit, yeah.
fumes have been surrounding us.
We're,
Is
If
we're
that is
hotboxing
poisonous,
burnt troll.
yeah, we're hot boxing troll.
There's gotta
Oh.
be a strain out there called burnt troll, right?
Burnt troll, yeah.
If there isn't, there will
If
be.
there's
shortly.
not, somebody
Yeah.
get on that.
My favorite indie band.
And then I'm going to.
The biggest compliment we could possibly be paid is somebody grows a brand new strain just to name it after a stupid joke on our show.
That would be so good.
So here's the problem that I'm encountering is that there has been so much positive association with passing out. I almost wonder if Thrax is convinced that his powers work better when he goes unconscious.
Oh my god, and he's immune to fire now? This is so
He
stupid.
Thrax
is
is
fireproof.
Thrax is first to die.
Thrax is gonna die.
Yeah,
For sure.
100%. We're leading this up to the precipice. Where we
He's
just-
slowly building like the idea that he is a superhero in his
Yeah.
brain. Like it's
Oh my
definitely
god,
feeding
this
it.
happened in
Gonna
my
have-
other campaign too. There's a whole inside joke.
Yes. Okay, so I don't think I would spend the hit die. I think I would go straight into my hit points and just roll
You
for
don't
it.
even have that many hit points, man.
I have 2, so there's a really strong possibility
Oh
I'm
my
going to be
God.
unconscious.
Oh my
But
god.
maybe that helps me
I have
because then there's no barrier
the dream
between
fusion.
my
I feel like what
subconscious-
you're trying to do is harder than a 2 hit point, situation. I'm just gonna put that out there.
The DC for this is definitely not 2.
Listen, okay, if he rolls higher than 2, can he still hit the DC?
Yeah.
Or does it cap at 2?
No, you can still hit.
So Hunter, what I hear you saying is I need to risk certain death to make this happen.
Oh my goodness.
What's your max hit points?
Certain
You hear what you choose to hear, my friend.
Listen, okay, I have a question.
Because
How-
the difference between 1 die and 2, like 1 is basically certain death. Well, it's unconscious, right?
Yeah.
But if I really want this to work, I have to risk going negative 30.
Negative
No,
30?
no. If you go negative 30, you're dead.
Okay, so Thrax has a vision. It answers all his questions, and then he's absolutely dead.
Yeah,
and can
Gabriel,
tell
we're
no
playing
one.
D&D. How bad at math are you?
How
Yeah, let me put it this way, Thrax. You
Hunter and Gabe have a conversation, and Hunter's like, "Here's my plot. Make a
You
new
can-
character."
yeah.
This is gonna work.
And Gabriel's like, that's
You
not what
can-
I heard.
you can spend
Right,
hit points.
right.
If you go like you do not the spending your hit points
Sure.
to do magic is not the same as like taking damage.
Okay.
For like you are spending life energy.
Right.
So if you go low, you don't have to hit negative your max hit points
Ooh.
to die.
To die.
Did I die?
Yeah.
I only have 2. I have to use this hit die, don't I?
You don't
Yeah,
have
that's
to.
fine.
I'm just saying. If you have 2 hit points, don't be like, I'm gonna spend 5. Like, no. That's not-
Okay,
don't do
Nori
that.
gets the
Bad
other.
Thrax.
Nori gets the other fortune cookie then. I don't know what else to say.
I have a question.
Fortune cookie
Yeah.
it is.
Very important because saving your life is my responsibility right now.
It sure is.
Uh-huh.
When you go unconscious, not if anymore,
Right.
because you're a maniac. Daniel hates this. Roddy kinda likes it. Is it 3 death saving throws that you have until I have to do a successful medicine check to bring you to like
To
stabilize,
stabilize you, yes. And if you fail a medicine check, the DC goes up, and Thrax fails a death save.
If I fail once, he automatically.
He will automatically fail one.
Auto-fail.
Then it's his turn. He makes a death save. Then it goes back to you.
This is not a good idea.
Hey, I don't think you should do this. I really think that this isn't as important as risking certain death.
I think the chat should buy both of you a point of inspiration.
There you go.
And then you risk it for the biscuit.
Okay. Daniel, I want you to know, just above the table, I am putting my character's life in your hands right now.
I
There's no
hate
pressure
you. I
whatsoever.
hate you so
Oh my
much.
There's no
God.
pressure at all.
I hate you so
Okay,
much.
back
This is
down
so
here.
much
Here we go.
fun. I hate you so much.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the hit die for sure, but then I'm also going to dig into hit points on top of that.
Okay. So you're going to spend the
Just-
hit die.
I'm going to spend the hit die, and then I'm going to
And-
dig a little bit deeper just to really make sure.
You're just rolling like 1 hit die worth of hit points?
Right. 1 hit die worth of hit points and
Okay.
the actual hit die to give me that little extra something, because I have no idea what's going on. And I've never attempted to look into another person's.
No, you have not. This is new.
This is all new, so I have no idea what to expect. Okay.
You are the worst.
Here's before we continue.
Okay.
Roddy, a point of inspiration has been bought for you.
Oh, thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you so much, everybody.
They just say, Roddy, save him.
Save him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will try my
Damn.
best. There's no guarantee.
I love that the chat accepted that no amount of inspiration would actually help Thrax.
Yeah, it's so true.
And
Yeah.
so they were just like, we'll help Roddy.
Yeah. So we'll help for the aftermath of whatever this disaster is going to be. Now, listen,
no.
I tend to roll very low, so
I
Do
don't
you-
think that's
The last time
That's
you
not
said
what
that, you
happened
rolled
last
13.
out
Okay.
of 16.
So I need to clarify.
okay.
Are you spending a hit die and a hit die's worth of hit points just outright, or are
Yes.
you fortune cookie and hit points?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Will the
Oh,
fortune
no.
cookie help in this situation?
Who knows? It's a fortune. I have no idea what it is.
Oh
I
my
was
God.
given it by a very nice man who gave me my chicken and mushrooms.
I mean, I'm not going
What
to have
kind of
another hit
mushrooms?
die after this for probably the
Portobello,
remainder
I
of the
think? I
session.
don't know. If you need
EO gamer
if
gave Thrax.
if you fail and you
info.
die, I will say the fortune cookie is still here for somebody else to use before we wrap up.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just going to go straight divination hit die. That'll be first roll 1 is the hit die.
So, and I believe it just before you roll anything,
Okay.
EO gamer, the point you just redeemed is that for Thrax.
I think he needs that.
I believe that's who that was intended for. No name was specified. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So Thrax, you have it.
I don't know if I'm trying to roll low or not. I guess I want to go high on the first one and low on the second one,
And
right?
before
There's Mel in the
Mel-
chat.
Mel
It's
just
about
jumped in
to
the
die.
chat.
Mel,
Yes,
I'm about
yes,
to
somebody
dream dive
is.
into Shelly.
So,
So
Thrax, what is the intent of what you're trying to do?
I literally want to divine what is happening in whatever dream she is having,
Uh-huh.
so that I can start to understand what is going on with her self, like
Okay.
this unraveling that's occurring, this magical necrosis that's kind of impacting her right now. Like I want to see if I can find something about it in her subconscious.
Okay.
She may not even know what it is.
Yeah.
But I have to try.
Okay.
Um,
Roll the hit die. Hit die first. You want you want max on your hit die, low on the hit point.
And I only have 1 point of inspiration, right? Okay, it's a 4.
That's a 4.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Do you use it here to try and roll higher with the hit die? Or do you save it for when you will roll high with your hit points?
Yep.
Don't use it right now.
Don't use it yet.
Just
I
don't,
feel
like,
like don't
don't
use it
make
yet.
this bad situation even riskier.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, but but I'm trying to roll lower with the other one. So if I roll low and I don't have enough, like I want to stack now because it's not. This one doesn't kill me. The next one will.
In my personal opinion right now, play it as safe as possible because you're already going crazy.
Right. The next one could kill you, and therefore you want to be able to manipulate that one as much as you can.
Gabriel,
that's
go
the
big or
riskier
go
one.
home. You know?
No! This is on me!
EO Gamer gave you another point. So
Okay, so we're re-rolling this one for sure.
So
here we go.
You spend this one.
It's lower.
It's lower. It's a.
Okay, that's good.
Are you keeping your 4?
I'll keep the 4.
Okay.
I'll keep the 4.
You get your new. You get your new point.
New point of inspiration hits.
So much.
This is now
oh my God. Oh
dipping
my
into
God.
hit points.
Roll your hit point.
Roddy, I need you to like clap your hands.
Oh
and...
boy, I'm terrified.
Oh god.
What the?
You're the worst. You're the goddamn worst.
Really?
But hold on.
Roll it again.
I have that point of inspiration.
You do.
If I use it again,
It's gonna be a 9.
but
Yeah,
if
it's
I
gonna be
roll
like a
1
10.
or a 2, let's say I roll a 1, that's only 5. I don't know what the DC is on this.
Yeah.
You don't?
I say use that point. The point of inspiration you have should go to death saves now.
I was gonna say I might want to save that point of inspiration so I don't like tank death saves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm
'Cause
definitely going down.
if you roll a nat 1 on your because after this, I'm going to try to save your life. If I fuck that up and you roll a nat 1, that's it. Thrax, game over. Capiche, kaput, 0, nothing. So
That's
you
a
need
fair
to keep
point.
a point of inspiration to avoid a nat 1.
So I'm gonna take the 12.
So it's 12 total.
I'm gonna take 12 and just I'm out.
God, I swear
Roddy,
to God.
Roddy, you watch as Thrax kneels down next to Shelly. The sand sort of spins up around Thrax. You watch this faint green glow begin spreading across the sands, and then Thrax's eyes glow green.
If this is like infectious, if you also get sick with this, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Oh my god.
I mean, at this point, anything
Candle.
is possible.
You have to save the candle.
Thrax,
Yes.
you see green spreading in all directions. It's just sort of fuzzy, amorphous. You can't make out anything. Make a perception check.
Come on, when I need it.
Oh, nice.
17. You see one thing that is clear here, and that is Shelly standing in the midst of this, just sort of standing there, looking around, not moving. What are you doing?
So we're both kind of in this soup.
In this sort of endless green space. She's just standing there very rigidly.
Does she still
hands
have
at
the
side.
necrosis? Like, does it look like?
You getting closer?
Yeah. Okay. I'll approach to see if she's still suffering in the same way in this space that she was.
Walking over, sort of looking at her, you don't see that necrosis.
Okay.
In fact, the markings, the stitchings, looks newer.
Oh. Okay. newer. Does she still have all the same pieces that she had? Like, would I recognize a different configuration of any kind?
Same body parts as far as you can tell.
Sure.
Not wearing like equipment. Just sort of has like loose fitting shirt, pants.
Okay. In my head, I'm imagining that as I'm floating through, Thrax's immediate thought here is, I need to somehow return Shelly to this environment or in order to heal or repair her. But at the same time, recognizing that this is probably sometime in the past.
Okay.
And would not know where to find this location and would probably start looking for a way to identify how to get here, wherever this is.
Sure. Right now, all you see is this green in all directions, and she's just sort of standing there. Make a insight check.
And just because I know it's going to come up, I definitely think if you can taste things in a dream, just a little, is there a flavor to this at all?
To the air?
Yeah. Is there like is it palatable? Something?
16 insight. Make a perception check. 20, a nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Sort of
You roll low.
sensing the air, taste the sort of taste of the air, what you can smell, what you can hear. There's this very weird mixture of mold and rot that you can smell, with like a sterile smell, of like a very clean, something very cleaned.
Okay.
It's a very
That's interesting.
weird parallel between
Question.
the two.
Would Thrax know what a clean smell is?
It's exactly like would I know that smell or would it feel very foreign to me?
There is with a nat 20, that element of it smells like there is a building in Benevolence.
Okay.
There is a building that is used for like an emergency room, basically, for anybody
Okay.
who needs to be stitched up. Anyone who gets attacked out in the wastes, they don't ask any questions. If you come in, you need help, they'll stitch you up. It smells like that room. That sort
Okay.
of like sterile, like heavily scrubbed and disinfected, just that like sort of medical alcohol smell
Yeah. But it's layered beneath like that kind
beneath this mold, rot, decay.
of. Okay. Gross. And Shelly's the only thing I can perceive. Is
The
there
only
like a
thing you can see-
boundary that I
Wait,
can sense?
I'm sorry. Let me go back to your insight.
Okay, yeah.
With the 16 insight, you see the way that their Shelly's clothes are laying, the way that they're standing. It looks unnatural for someone who is standing. This is not how it should be. It looks like she's laying on her back.
But I'm perceiving her as being upright. Weird. Okay. Is there anything holding her in place? Does there like? Is this magical in nature or like I don't know? If
Not that you can see.
Yeah. Okay. Is anything connected to her, or she's just free floating in this stuff?
You just see her there. You don't see anything around her.
I'm trying desperately not to like want to wake her in this moment, but I don't know if I can do anything else. Do I get the sense that disturbing her in this state is either possible or helpful?
I mean, you could attempt it.
Yeah, I think I need to ask her something about what's going on. Like, where are we?
Okay.
I'd probably try to shake her awake, or like, again, like put a hand on her to try and get her attention.
You touch her. The moment your hand is placed upon her, you watch everything rotate.
Oh.
You see a table in front of you. You see Shelly sort of strapped down to it, wires, cables, tubes coming up out of her.
Okay.
You see a room that looks like it's rotting and just falling apart around you. You see fire damage, water damage. It looks really, really bad. And then you see the space that she's laying on that looks like this polished, cleaned, heavily disinfected space. You can see a figure moving behind her, sort of working on something on a table behind her.
Oh. Before I say anything to that individual, do I see any syringes? Before I say anything.
Make a perception check.
Oh no.
If you get high in the dream, you get high in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Nightmare on Elm Street rules? Because I don't like that.
You do see one syringe laying next to her, down by her leg.
Okay. It's on the table next to her, and she's out, right?
You see her eyes are open and sort of moving around, but her head is sort of strapped there, her mouth held shut.
Any evidence of the necrosis here now that the scene has shifted?
No. And in fact, you see that some of the limbs look like they're mid-stitch.
Okay. But she's awake.
She's awake.
I would probably look at her and say, well, hold on. This guy is not paying attention, right?
Currently.
I would probably try to whisper to her, where are we? Where are we? Can she talk in this state?
Her mouth is currently held shut. There's like a leather strap under her jaw holding it shut.
That's perfect, because then I would pick up the syringe ever so slowly. And I would say, can I have this?
Oh god.
Roll me just a flat d20.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
You put your hand on this syringe, and it just sort of clatters to the ground. You see that figure behind the table sort of turns, looks back towards you. Doesn't seem to see you. Just sort of looks in your direction. Looks around. Shrugs it off. Grabs something from the table and sort of wanders around the side of the table towards the side of the table that you're on. You see it's this figure that looks, at first glance, you would have thought halfling. But you see his face is sort of twisted, deformed. His ears are a little bit too long and pointed. He's got these teeth that don't look halfling.
Okay.
He just sort of wanders around the table and just goes,
Don't worry, my dear. We'll have you back soon.
and leans down, picks up the syringe off the ground, jams it into Shelly's leg, injects it. You see Shelly's eyes just go wide, and then she passes out. He wanders over to the counter, places the empty syringe back onto the counter, and leans down, and you see he's looking into something at the side there.
Can I like peek around at what he's doing and see kind of what he's working on?
Make a perception check.
Oh gosh.
– 13. You see on the table in front of him, there is a rat that has been cut open on the back, and he seems to be. He has almost like a dentist pick that he's just sort of like picking at the inside.
Oh.
And he stands up and he turns towards you and seems to look directly into your eyes and goes,
You weren't here. Interesting.
and then you wake up just in time for unconscious.
Okay.
CPR.
Roddy, you see Thrax is thrown backwards from where he was. Lands on the ground, not moving.
Okay, I mean, I go over to Thrax and I try to do a medicine check.
Make a medicine check.
Listen,
Oh my God.
sir. I have faith in you. I have confidence.
Alright.
This is your moment.
Do I get to know what the DC is for this?
For this, let's see here. What was your total roll, Thrax?
For
the amount of damage you took?
it was a 12 in total, and I had 2 hit points.
Okay. This is going to be, oh boy, you're at DC 18.
Oh! And if I fail this,
If
it
you
goes
fail
up?
it, he fails a death save and it goes up.
You've got inspiration, right?
Roddy has an
One.
inspiration. Thrax has an inspiration. EOGamer
I
has,
have an inspiration, but I
EOGamer
am
has bought
unconscious.
another one that is just sort of nebulously sitting there right now.
Oh my god.
Daniel,
fucking
you
best.
have this. You have it. It's in your hand. It is.
I believe you.
Picture it in your mind and will it into existence.
That's 10, Daniel. You want to use that inspiration, or you want to
differently than that.
I would absolutely have to use it now because it's only
Mhm.
going to go up from here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right, right now.
Oh god.
Natural 20, natural 20.
Oh
natural...
no.
No.
Can
That's-
Waffles give him the help action?
No. Waffles cannot give him the help action.
I
Thrax,
refuse to be saved by a chicken.
Thrax, you have one failed death save.
Oh my,
Oh my
god.
god.
Make me a
I'm
death
so
save.
sorry.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna. This is it right here. Nat 20. Watch me roll it. Here it is. It's gonna be the best.
Oh,
Wow.
you were so
19.
close.
That's it.
Wow.
That's a
That's
success. You have
Wow.
one failure, one success. Roddy, it's
Okay.
back to you. It's up to
Okay.
you.
Oh,
Do you want to
don't
try
tell-
again?
Hold on, let me check all of my features to double check if there's anything I can do. I don't think there is, but I am. Oh, grasping at straws.
Come on. You have this. You have it. Because I probably don't at this point.
EO Gamer is burning through
Thank you.
Inspiration.
waffle points to make
Oh
sure that
my
you guys
God.
continue to have inspiration for these.
Hunter, could you make an exception to the rule that we can't buy each other inspiration?
No.
Save my life. Save it.
I'm gonna fucking cry. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, Gabe, do I have your consent to make another medicine check on your body?
You do. I need you. I really need you to make this the one. This is the one. I feel it.
Do it, man. Oh.
Advantage.
That's
You gotta use the
40.
advantage. You've gotta
You
burn the
have-
advantage,
You
man.
have the inspiration.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
on.
Oh.
No,
14.
that's not.
That's a
That's
14.
not
That's-
it.
That's 2 failures, 1
That's
success.
not it.
Thrax.
Oh my god! Oh,
Nori's gonna be
Thrax.
so fucking pissed.
Oh,
Thrax,
Oh my god.
make me a death save.
You have to succeed.
Do I have inspiration? Do
You,
Yeah.
you have a point of inspiration.
I? Okay. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. This one's gonna be good.
Billy's gonna feel bad if you die.
Oh,
Oh my.
my god.
You have that point.
Gabriel's
I'm
just
going to
living
burn a point of
dangerously.
inspiration because that would be the third one, and we can't have that.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Rex is dead.
Oh
my God, no.
Roddy.
Roddy.
You,
I don't blame you.
Roddy, you go to try and perform another medicine check. There is no heartbeat.
Oh my god.
Don't leave me in the cave, though.
Oh my
Don't leave me in the
god.
cave. You can't leave me in
Don't,
the cave.
that's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Don't leave me in the cave. Don't leave me in the cave.
Roddy. Oh, Roddy's gonna do another medicine check. I'm just gonna like fucking like keep going. I'm just gonna like.
If he not
fucking-
20s, can he live?
Thrax.
Yes.
Can
I- about it.
Wow. Hope redeemed GM inspiration in the hopes
How-
that I'll give it to you.
Oh my god.
Bring him back right
this
now.
is crazy.
A ballsy move.
That's super
Hey,
ballsy.
Can I?
And
Hold on. I
with
have a
the
question.
with the demand,
Yeah.
you bring him
You
back.
bring him back.
Can I use? Oh, what could? Okay, what's wrong with Thrax? Like medicinally, like what can I figure out?
You don't know. You haven't rolled well enough on a medicine check.
Not even to like figure it out before I even do anything.
We all
Thrax.
dumb.
Thrax, I will give you that point of inspiration to re-roll that death save.
Gosh.
Oh, can
That
use...
only gets me 2 successes, and we're just doing
EO,
this.
EO Gamer redeemed 10,000 points to do something crazy.
Oh.
Can I use
Thrax.
Okay.
my
Thrax, roll me that death save.
Okay, here's Here's what we're gonna do.
before?
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Here's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Can it involve the fortune cookie?
Can I use my my like transmutation powers to open up, like to like spread out his blood vessels and lungs, like his respiratory system, and just manually keep him alive, just like CPR, like for hours. I don't care until, and like just like yell for everybody to get up.
You don't know enough about medicine to try and do that.
But I know about blood vessels.
Thrax, you feel yourself booted out of this dream.
Okay.
You feel the sand wither away as you hit the ground. Everything goes dark. You can feel for that moment as Roddy desperately tries to save you.
You're as hard as I can.
And then it all goes dark.
Okay. This may be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any chance that the one place that I could potentially retreat into is Shelly's mind?
You fall back into this darkness. You feel everything fading. And then you hear a voice. It just says, "Well, what have we here? Lost. Alone. In the dark. And you see a figure appear in front of you.
Oh.
Jeez.
My
Just
God.
emerging from the darkness. That says, "I can save you." I can bring you back. I can give you power.
Oh.
Take it.
He's offering it freely, right?
Of course.
Yeah, totally. That's totally what's happening right now. It's not a pact.
Because the rules that he has to follow are very specific in this moment. I'm gonna just reference the document just in case.
Sure.
Hold on here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hang on. Need to make sure.
I mean, he didn't say he was gonna.
He didn't.
Wanted
That's why
anything.
I have to ask. Take no item that is not given or discarded. So I have to know whether what's it gonna cost?
I mean, this isn't an item.
That's true. That's true. Oh my god.
God, I want this to happen so badly.
Oh my gosh.
There's always one person who makes a pact. I'm just saying. There's always one.
It's not an item. It's not.
An item.
What document are you checking right now? Is this your monk oath?
I made a Way of the Beggar subclass where I created 9 rules that Thrax has to follow as a part of his pilgrimage away from benevolence. And each of those rules is like a hard line that I drew for the character. And the very first one is take no item that is not given or discarded. So he doesn't carry money. He doesn't buy things or barter. He only takes things that are freely given to him, whether it's food or weaponry, or thrown away, like no one wants it.
This is both being given freely and not an item.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
true.
God.
So it passes that criteria, and it's perfect because it's very much like letter of the law versus spirit of the law, which is like the perfect thing for a pact. And
Yeah.
I'm sure Hunter knew exactly what he was doing when he set this up.
Can't believe you just fucking died.
If it helps me do work in the service of those in need, Thrax would say yes.
Oh my god.
We need your help with your divination, and we can't get that help if you died.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know what you saw.
You see this long fingered hand reach out towards you.
The fuck?
You just need to give it your voice. Yeah. Is there anything I can glean about this at all? Is there anything that is like setting off non-monkey vibes?
You know, more like ape vibes.
Terrible.
Make me just a straight intelligence check.
I mean, Thrax thinks that he's fireproof.
It's true.
He really does. He's a superhero. This is gonna feed that neurosis pretty hard. 16.
You also
16. You have heard this voice before. If you remember, I think it was session 2.
We're old friends.
You used the divination,
Uh-huh.
and you heard this voice.
Was that the pit? Like, was that the pit?
was it the orb?
Yeah,
Okay.
like that whole orb vision and like further in the dungeon situation. Was it that? I don't remember.
Oh, this was before that.
Before that?
Deeper. Yeah.
Either.
What are you doing, Thrax?
I think with that level of familiarity and knowing Rule 5, which is about duality, I would just say all things are equal, and I would take the hand.
You take the hand.
Oh my
you
god.
feel this intense heat burn through your body. Your vision goes red. And then darkness takes you.
No!
Time passes. You're not sure how much, but you know it passed. The rest of you have journeyed back to Helenor, bringing Thrax's body with you. As it didn't pass. Roddy, you did everything you could to bring it back. You knew that it had slipped away from you. You dropped to the ground defeated. And then you saw Thrax's body just go. But he didn't wake up. Still hasn't. 2 weeks later.
Oh my god.
And we'll pick up there next time.
What?
All of you have had
This is not what I meant. by
2
Deus
weeks.
Ex Machina.
Level up!
You have all had 2 weeks to all level up
Yay!
in your downtime, which
Billy
means
is racked with guilt having slept through this on their watch.
which means for the majority of you, you are level 4 now.
We're dead.
That means that you get to choose to increase a stat. You can take a feat. You also, because of the rules of our campaign, get to choose a way to start specializing your arcane gift. so you can put some thought into what you would like that to be. Gabe, you and I will talk.
I was like, we're gonna have a conversation at some point.
Welcome
Okay.
to the warlock life.
But you're not a level 4 monk.
Clearly.
We were so great.
But we will continue this next time.
Oh my god.
Wow.
GG, everybody. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I have so many questions and theories. I like the amount that my neurons are firing right now is fucking crazy. Gabe, I hate you. Gabe, I hate you.
You're just nuts.
This is just redoubled Daniel's determination to come to Gen Con so we can kick your ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Do I want to feat?
Well, what we learned is that Roddy's PhD is definitely not medical in
Yeah.
any way.
So bothered because
Definitely not.
Oh my goodness.
I thought you had me. You had my back. We were good. We were so good. And then, yikes.
Mm.
Yeah, went downhill quickly.
Wow. That was a spiral.
we rolled so bad.
We did.
Okay.
It got worse.
Every single roll was worse than
Yeah.
the last.
It got so bad.
Not surprised.
And the DC just kept going. It started at 18. I don't even know one.
I want to know what your potential other fortune cookie
Yeah, I wanted to
Yeah.
know
Oh
what
yeah,
it was
yeah,
too.
absolutely. That
God,
sure.
Shelly's gonna be fine. That's what it
You're
says.
revived at full hit points. That's a weird fortune.
That's so weird.
Aw, that's adorable. A kiss can beautify souls, hearts, and thoughts.
Oh, that's probably
Oh,
good that he
that's
didn't read
so
that because he probably would have kissed.
You probably
Sure.
would have kissed somebody.
You could
There-
open that, and then Roddy would have had to kiss you, and then you would have come back.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
my goodness.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what would have happened.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well done, guys. Oh my goodness.
Was it?
Hey, the story's,
Gabriel, you
the
made your
story's
decision.
interesting.
That's all I
That's
gotta
all that
say.
matters.
I did. I did.
What a session for Shelly to not be here for, though.
I know. Mel. Okay.
Now the question is, do we count that as our first character death?
I mean,
You were dead.
Probably. He
I
was
mean,
dead.
I guess it will depend on how I come back,
We'll
but
talk.
maybe.
Um.
God, it sure feels
Oh
like it.
boy. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. We will be back next week. I believe we have our whole group back next week, which is exciting. As long as I am not just forgetting that somebody's not here, which is very possible with ADHD. But we will be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel. Tune in, find out what happens next in chapter
God.
7. We'll see.
I want to know. I'll be here.
Have
I
a
want to.
have
wanna
a
know if
great
Thrax
rest of your
lives.
week, guys. Enjoy the week. Embrace the nonsense. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.